Jay Papa, Hillary, no longer a tropical storm, but it continues to lash parts of California, Nevada, and Arizona.
It's a continuing to weaken storm. We always knew this was going to happen. Really, that only means that we lost 5 miles an hour of wind speed. So it was 40 miles wind speed. Now it's down to 35 mile an hour wind speed. All of that moisture that's been dropping across California and Nevada, that is still with this system.
Fox meteorologist Adam Klotz, plenty of flooding connected to the storm. 1 death reported in Mexico. President Biden leaves Lake Tahoe, Nevada for a meeting in Maui, Hawaii with survivors, first responders, and government officials. At least 114 are dead. Hundreds are still missing. Former President Trump says he will skip all of the GOP debates, including Wednesday's first debate in Milwaukee, since he owns a commanding lead over the rest of the GOP field. The United Auto Workers Union this week will decide if it will greenlight a strike against Detroit Big Three automakers. America's listening to Fox News.
Freedom 97.1 WSME.
Live and local. Real talk starts now.
Okay, sort of, kind of, maybe. Got a lot of explaining to do today. Good morning. I'm Rayford Brown.
I'm Kelly Knapp.
And I'm Lee Barrels.
And today is Monday. It should be a Friday the 13th, I think.
Yes.
If you're trying to listen over the air, you know you can't hear us anyway, so that's fine. You can still listen to us at WSME.com. 971.com, and you can listen to us on your Simple Radio app if you've got one, and you can listen to us and watch us on YouTube and Facebook.
Correct.
The transmitters are down and down for the count. Not sure exactly what's wrong. Engineers been working on it throughout the evening and into the early morning hours, and will continue today. Not sure where the issue lies, but they will find out sooner or later.
It's the Russians.
Yeah, probably. It's either that or Hillary.
Oh.
Well, Hillary is playing havoc out there in California now.
Yes, she is.
No, it's not. 35 mile per hour winds.
A lot of rain.
My God, we got that much wind on a regular day.
On a storm, yes.
Yeah. And,
they're getting a lot of rain there.
And they're getting a lot of rain. It's okay. Probably needs cleaning up.
Well, really, if you think about it, Hillary creates havoc where she goes.
Everywhere she goes. So that's going on. We got the tropics here in the tropical Atlantic. We got a lot of discussion about that today. My goodness gracious. Mm-hmm. Never fear. We probably are going to be okay. There are now 3 tropical storms, not depressions, not disturbances. 3 of the 5 systems are now actually tropical storms. That means winds greater than 35 or 37 miles per hour. I forgot which way. And one of those will be a hurricane, but the 2 of them that could affect us are not going to, for sure. They're going out to sea. They're going to be moving northeast and will dissipate over the central Atlantic or North Atlantic at some point in time. No problem with that. We'll discuss that as we go along. How was your weekend, Kelly? Did you do anything?
I did things, yes.
Okay, good stuff. Stayed in town?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. You didn't have to get on the highways where all the crazies were.
Nuts. It's coming up weekend.
Lee?
I mowed the yard.
Besides the holes in your shirt,
And,
the moss ate part of your shirt.
Yeah, moths ate my shirt. Yeah, I mowed the yard and I fixed my red shoes. The ones I broke.
Didn't they have something on TV one time called Red Shoe Diaries or something?
Hard to say. But, I had to have my red shoes fixed. I mean, Dorothy's got her ruby red slippers and Cinderella's got hers. I had to have mine fixed.
Yeah, I don't have any red shoes.
We need to get you a pair of red sneakers.
No, we don't.
Yeah, to go with your red shirt.
Can't do that. Ain't wearing no red shoes.
Oh, you'd be classy.
Yeah.
So, big news Friday night.
You saw which one?
Cardinal football.
Yep, that was the first football game of the 2023 season. And Robbie and I were there. Not enough room in the press box for us, so we sat in the bleachers outside. I'll have comments about that. Jacksonville's Cardinals, they brought home the bacon, I will tell you that. After
they did.
Slid over to Southwest High to take on the Stallions, the beginning of the 2023 high school football season. The Cards quickly showed a dominant defensive team. loved it, holding the
Yes.
Stallions to totally scoreless until deep into the game. Jacksonville had a 28-0 lead
Yes.
in the third quarter, adding a final touchdown of the evening as Southwest picked up 3 quick touchdowns. Whoa. Some of that was due to the Cardinals. I'm sure 4, last time I counted 4 of those 20-yard penalties.
Yeah, the penalties started coming out.
Penalties
the
will
last part of
hurt
the game.
you in a football game.
20 yards at a pop
Yes.
will set you back in a heartbeat for sure. They did manage to pick up 1 final touchdown. I think it was in the third quarter, could have been in the fourth.
I think it was the third, towards the last of the third.
Yeah, something like that. Final score turned out to be 35-20.
Yes.
The Stallions picked up 3 quick touchdowns.
Yes, they did. They came back. They got their breath.
Got a little bit nervous about that. Jacksonville takes on another crosstown rival this Friday night
I'll be at that one.
when the White Oak Vikings head on over to Henderson Drive.
Did you hear White Oak on Friday night?
51
Well, I thought it was
51 to
51?
nothing, honey.
last I heard it was 45, 51.
51
Lord.
to nothing over
Jacksonville.
East Carteret. I don't know how good the East Carteret team is, but not good enough for sure.
You boys need to get out and get your push-ups in this week.
Well, need to do that and need to get some of their
Offensive.
get rid of their errors.
Yes.
They got a bit lucky with South, but the team played well. They came on a kicker like you've never seen before.
Yes.
I was sitting on the Stallion side. Of course, that was under the press box because the press box was too overcrowded
Yes.
and unair conditioned.
Oh, no.
And
Mm-mm.
only one window would open, so they couldn't get a cross breeze.
Oh, no.
Sweating to the seas.
Well, I'll tell you, the one at Jacksonville has air
It
conditioning.
does. I know it does.
Because I like froze myself
Yeah,
to
well,
death last year.
we enjoy those cold
Yes.
temperatures.
Yeah, well, Ashley likes to keep it at like 40 degrees in there, so bring
Yeah.
a blanket.
Well, I know why.
Ooh.
It would be a nice addition, though, for the Southwest Stadium if those access points where you walk up and then walk all the way to the top of the bleachers, those
Mhm.
3 or 4 of them, they got all the people, old people and people with disabilities, they have a hard time. There are no handrails
Oh,
going
Fine.
up. None.
I would almost that would lead me to believe almost that that's a violation of the Americans with Disabilities Act.
I don't know, but there are no handrails. And, when you walk all the way up there and you got a lot of people behind you and you have to move slow because you can only put 1 foot up at a time as you drag the other one up.
I'm gonna look. I think that's actually illegal.
well, I think if they've
I think it's a
got
federal
marked,
violation.
marked areas for the handicap,
They
they're
don't.
okay, but they don't at
No.
all.
I did not see
No,
any. This is
I
a football
think,
stadium.
I'm telling you, I think it's a violation of law.
And I heard fans up there because, again, I was on that side.
I heard you were on the top row.
You heard me?
Yeah, I heard the guys
they
in
were
the
telling-
radio booth gave a shout out to
Oh,
you.
well, that's good because I couldn't hear anything. But anyway, it was interesting. I do have to give a shout out to Jersey Mike's. They supplied sandwiches for the crew,
Yes.
and they gave me one. So
Very
Robbie and I
nice.
split it, and it was delicious.
Oh, yes.
It was
Love
absolutely
Jersey Mike's.
didn't have to add anything to it, which is unusual for
That's
me.
great.
But
That's great.
climbing the stairs, a bit of a challenge.
Oh, yes.
So I would encourage, as at least 2 of the fans that chatted with me while I was up there, we need handrails going up these stairs.
Yes.
So
that
get
would
it
be
done.
helpful.
It's just a little pipe. It's nothing. It's just a little bit of plumber's pipe. That's it. No big deal.
Oh, that would be easy.
It's very easy. It's done that way in other stadiums. So y'all need to get off the pot and get this done. So I think we had as many Cardinal fans there doing a quick count across the field as there were Stallion fans.
Well, I want to send out
In
a
the
quick
bleachers.
message to Philip Shepard.
Uh-huh.
I understand he was out Southwest handing out
He was.
sticks, you know.
He was.
Phil, we've got some Cardinal sticks if you'd like to come to our game and hand some
Nah,
out.
it's not going to happen. That's his district.
No, come on. You got to be for all the people.
Yeah.
Don't. It's too early for me to get started today. Don't even
Well,
make me
we
say
had,
what I'm thinking.
We had county commission chairman Tim Foster. He was actually calling the game.
I heard,
he was
yes.
he was the booth
Yes.
announcer.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be doing I think the White Oak side.
He's
doing,
what?
doing White Oak at some point in time. I mean, he's hired to do this. Okay, he's just an announcer. But we also had Mark Price was there at the game.
Yes.
Oh.
He's big Southwest.
Okay, handrails.
We had Walter there.
Yes.
It sat right in front of me.
Yeah, I saw him just the other day too at a function I was at.
And who else was there? There was one more county commissioner there. Mark, Walter, Tim, and there was one more there, I think. I can't remember who it was. But anyway.
Lisa?
No. Well, I wouldn't know her if I saw her.
Oh.
Okay. American Act for Disability.
They're required.
Are they?
Yep.
I'm going to do a
Handrails shall be-
citizen's arrest.
Yeah, it's 505.2 is the code. According to this, handrails shall be provided on both sides of stairs and ramps. However, in assembly areas, handrails shall not be required on both sides of the aisle ramps when a handrail is provided at either side or within the aisle width.
It's not.
Oh, I know. The school is in violation of a federal law.
Okay.
All right, school board people, school system people,
Citizen's arrest.
Yeah.
Arrest.
because all it's going to take is a lawsuit, and that's a big one. I do know anything ADA is huge.
Well,
Y'all might want to spend some money and put some
Lee,
rails up.
I'm not going to be at the Cardinal game Friday night. I'm going back to the Stallions game, and I'm going to fall.
Do it.
Jesus.
Do it.
Well, look, Jacksonville Stadium is the same way. They
Well,
have
there
the
you go, Mom.
handrails
It's got
on the
handrails.
sides,
Yes.
but going up the center aisle, there's not one.
I mean, who designed that?
I'm sure
Logically.
that the schools
Lowest
wouldn't
bidder.
build a stadium and put bleachers up without following guidelines. So we'll see.
Uh-huh.
I couldn't imagine them doing that. So, but
There
Hey.
were other people at the game, including one of my friends, Billy Woodward, was there.
oh,
And,
I've not
he,
seen him in years.
He said they've asked for this for a long time.
Oh, okay. We know some school board people. We'll ask them.
Oh my good word!
Mm-hmm.
It is
See what
too
happens
early
when
for
you
me
invite me
start
to
this
go to a ball
morning, y'all.
game.
But, I mean, and
There's
the
trouble.
worst part about it is, Rayford, what about handicapped students?
Uh-huh.
Like the violations are just screaming in my head, and this I can't. I need to stop.
I'll tell
Find
you
me
what.
something else to
I'll
talk
do some
about.
checking into it today.
We need
I'll
to
do some investigating.
go for it.
All right.
Out there in the tropical Atlantic, I watched as 5
Good
different
gracious, Rayford! Look
systems.
at your screen.
I've been watching it all weekend.
Wow.
It looks like a Christmas tree.
I'm telling you, little
They,
swirlies everywhere. 3 swirls and 2 X's.
Uh-huh. The swirls, first of all,
They're named. Yeah.
we almost double the number of named
Yeah.
tropical systems over the weekend. We got Emily out there in the central Atlantic. It's going to go away.
Yeah.
We got Franklin formed up in the Caribbean Sea, and the WITN, that is not the Atlantic Ocean, so you need
Yeah.
to change your headlines. It's in the Caribbean Sea. That's where it formed up. That's where it remained. And it's going central. Franklin is going to create some problems. Emily's going to go up to the northeast and go away. Franklin is going to cross Hispaniola, that's Haiti and the Dominican Republic, probably tomorrow, and will then enter the Atlantic Ocean and will impact Puerto Rico as well. But Puerto Rico and all of Hispaniola get a lot of rain, I will tell you.
See
It will
that.
diminish in strength, but as it gets into the Atlantic, it will likely become a hurricane, minimal, low grade, category 1 by midweek, somewhere Tuesday or Wednesday, likely Wednesday, it will become a hurricane, and it will be moving again to the northeast and up and away. Gert, it's a different one. Gert's out there in the approaching the Lesser Antilles and possibility of having some issues over the next couple of days with the islands, St. John's, St. Thomas, and the British Virgin Islands. It could create some rain and some swells and all that sort of good stuff down that next neck of the woods. But even as a tropical storm right now, it's going to diminish before it does any real damage, any wind-driven damage.
Right.
And it's likely going to just dissipate before it can go anywhere to do anything. What'd you do?
I hit my Ring doorbell and the video came up. I'm like,
okay.
how'd that happen?
So anyway, there's not a lot out there. The tropical system disturbance, number one, it's going to probably form up into something. It's down there in the Gulf of Mexico right now.
Mhm.
It is west of Florida. Don't know exactly where it's going to go, but there are portions of southern Texas and northern Mexico, the coastlines there, that could have some issues, mostly rain and some wind and whatever. So it's will become a tropical depression for sure, possibly a storm as it approaches the western Gulf of Mexico along the either South Florida or northern Mexico border. So that's out there. Then the other one that we haven't talked about is near the Cape Verde Islands. Came off the coast of Africa Friday or Saturday, I forget where. Has not made a lot of headway. Not expected to do a whole lot of anything.
Is that disturbance number 2 you're
That
talking
is
about?
disturbance number
Is that
2.
Yes.
They're right off the coast of Africa.
Yeah.
Not looking like it's going to do too much of anything. Of course, we all know that all these kinds of things can do whatever they choose. But
Yeah, they just came out with the latest on it. Formation chance through 7 days, high 70%.
70%. Yes, got
Yeah.
that.
Let's just go way down.
Yeah.
Follow Emily.
Yeah. Which, all the systems that we've got over the East Coast and coming off the East Coast are keeping these systems at bay, keeping them away from us. So that's a good thing. So we'll have to wait and see what this one does. If it just sits out there and stirs up, gains strength, and the eastern seaboard weather patterns that we have, they dissipate, then yes, it could form up and do something. But forecasters are up in the air on this one. So anyway, we'll see.
We'll just see.
Okay, we don't have anybody. Yeah, we do, don't we? Who do we have today?
LaQuisha
There you go.
Yeah,
From
from
Osage
Parks
County
and Rec.
Parks.
Parks and Rec
Yeah,
will be coming
8
in
o'clock.
at
We like her.
8 o'clock. And then we'll take your calls. We're going to take a break, do some little bit of weather other than hurricanes and storms. And then we'll be back on the other side. We'll just have heat,
And more heat.
and more heat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we got it all
I'm
week
ready
long.
for fall.
The big old
I'm
heat
not.
index today.
I am.
Yeah, I know.
Bring on fall.
You're live and local, Real Talk, Freedom 97.1, 1120 AM, WSME. Don't go too far from your radio because we'll be right back.
Everyone loves shopping online. Well, I'm going to tell you what I tell my golf buddies when they buy clubs. Stop searching for coupon codes. Download Capital One Shopping to your computer. Capital One Shopping instantly searches for available coupon codes and automatically applies them at checkout. Plus, it's free, and you don't even need a Capital One card to use it. That's like hitting a hole in one without even trying. Capital One Shopping. It's kind of genius. What's in your wallet?
Savings and available coupons vary. Ray Magliotti here for eBay Motors. You're driving along and some nimrod cuts you off. You hit the horn. Jeez, it sounds like a goose in distress. Time to head over to eBay Motors. They have horns for every make and model, not to mention horn pads, steering wheels, wiring, and more. 122 million parts. You can even go for an upgrade. Looks like Mr. Cutoff Man needs a new seat cover. Try eBay Motors, pal. Get the right parts at the right prices. eBay Motors. Let's ride.
Mills International Incorporated, your local Cub Cadet dealer, is ready for summer, and you should be too. With the Cub Cadet zero-turn, lawn tractors, and walk-behind lawnmowers from Cub Cadet, all engineered with premium features, leaving you with a well-manicured lawn. Stop by Mills International Incorporated today and unlock the possibilities of your yard. With Cub Cadet, head to your local Cub Cadet dealer, Mills International Incorporated, at 801 South Queen Street for exceptional offers, expert advice, and superior service.
A plan every adult family member should consider is the pre-arranged funeral. It's the worry-saving thing to do for your family. Making pre-arrangements helps to alleviate the additional stress on family members that can come with arranging a loved one's funeral. Jones Funeral Home's prepaid funeral plan helps remove confusion. They make a practical evaluation of costs possible, and it's the best way to take an unpleasant task off the shoulders of the family. Call Jones Funeral Home at 455-1281.
With locations in Jacksonville, Richland, Swansboro, and Holly Ridge.
C&S Paint, Jacksonville's premier paint store since 1957, with 3 locations serving the Crystal Coast, has everything you need from brushes to Olympic stain and quality Benjamin Moore paint. Benjamin Moore offers unmatched color and durability, so the color will last for years to come. Whether a do-it-yourselfer or paint contractor, when you shop C&S Paint Center with 3 locations, you're not just improving your home or construction site, you're supporting a local business too. C&S Paint Center, Olympic Stain, and Benjamin Moore. Paint for everything that matters. C&S Paint Center, 105 Wayne Drive, Morris City, 6 Dars Avenue, Jacksonville, and 504 Cedar Point Boulevard, Cedar Point. C&S Paint. Phone 910-455-0210. Jacksonville's premier paint store since 1957.
Have you gotten your copy of Topsail Times newspaper this week? If not, did you know that Topsail Times is Topsail area's only local newspaper in print? Started a little over a year ago, we now have over 1,500 online subscribers and 5,000 printed copies that go out. And we never charge our readers. Information should be free to our readers. Looking for an idea for date night? Want to learn some local history? How about asking a veterinarian about your pet? These things and more are available in each copy of the Topsail Times newspaper. Want to get the word out about your business? We offer great rates for full-color ads, and the online paper version is always included for free. Need help designing the perfect ad? We can do that too. We're always looking for human interest stories, so start writing. And we love local photos too. Check out our website at topsailtimes.net, where you can find out where to pick up a copy or check out our latest publication online.
Great gas and oil company. And of course, Wismart and Chappie's Chicken, located at 4111 Gum Branch Road, right here in Jacksonville. And 633 Sandridge Road, Hubert, has all you need. Convenience for gas, cold beverages, and a great selection for quick pickup essentials. Enjoy fresh, not frozen, delicious meals at Chappie's Chicken, located inside Wismart, 4111 Gum Branch Road and 633 Sandridge Road, Hubert. So if you're in a hurry, get it all. Gas, ice cold beverages, convenience store items, and delicious, fresh, not frozen, Chappie's Chicken at Wismart, 4111 Gum Branch Road, Jacksonville, and 633 Sandridge Road, Hubert.
It's live and local. Real talk on Freedom 97.1, 1120 AM, WSME.
Hey, guys, today, in about a little over an hour, no, not today, they're closed today. Thailand Marine will open 24 hours and a few minutes from now, 25 hours from now. And at their door, you're going to find a bunch of specials. First of all, if you go in there, you can sign up for some special prizes that are given away, some weekly, some monthly. Mm-hmm. And you can sign up for both of them. No purchase necessary. No, just walk in, ask for the little slips of paper. They're right there on the wall, and a couple of little baskets there. You can put your name in. And then at the end of this week, I think tomorrow is going to be the end of this week, the beginning of the new week. They're going to draw one. So you need to get in there really early tomorrow, like at 8:30, and go ahead and sign up. You could be right on top. You could be the one. Who knows? That wins the weekly prize. At the end of the month, there's going to be a monthly door prize, and it's going to be, like you would not believe, a really high-end, kind of like it's just like the ones that I got over here, a rod and a reel. And it's about $400 worth of stuff. So that will be a great opportunity for you if you get in there tomorrow, Tuesday, and get signed up. You can come in every day, by the way, and sign up. You can register once a day, every day, throughout the entire month. That would increase your chances. You don't have to buy anything. But while you're there, if you are in the mood to go shopping, there's some really good stuff they've got. They got some boats on sale. The Aloha pontoons, which has three tunes, makes them a much more stable boat than just a regular pontoon. They've got two of them, I think, now left. And there are a couple of aqua sports in there. And there are several lun boats for the really shallow waters. And you guys know that redfish and trout, speckled trout, they love to get into the shallow waters up in our creeks and along the river too, but especially up in the creeks where you can only get to with a boat that doesn't draw a lot of water. Lun boats, that's your ticket. Get on in there, check them out. Tideline Marine, 159 Old Bridge Street on the banks of the New River in downtown Jacksonville. Westerly winds today offshore, about 5 knots, not that big. Becoming southerly this afternoon, seas only 2 feet. Even Kelly can handle that.
Yeah,
Dominant
like
period,
that.
7 seconds. Sounds and rivers will be flat, increasing to a light chop this afternoon. Westerly winds tomorrow, 5 to 10, becoming southwesterly in the afternoon. Seas 2 to 3, dominant period 7 seconds. Sounds and rivers only a light chop. And on Wednesday, northeasterly winds 15 to 20, gusts to 25. Seas kicking up 3 to 5, 2 to 3 near shore. Sounds and rivers will be choppy. And on land, it's going to be hot. That's your cue.
It's going to be hot today, folks. Sunny, high of 95. However, our heat index value is 106. And it's already very humid out there this morning. It was humid when I walked out.
We could cook some cookies outside.
Yeah, you could do something. Tonight, partly cloudy, low of 74. Tomorrow, mostly sunny, a high of 96 with a heat index value of 102. Tomorrow night, partly cloudy, low of 70. And on Wednesday, sunny, high of 87.
And if you're going to be walking your pets or anything,
Please don't
do
go
it,
in the
do
middle
it
of the day.
now.
Yeah,
Or
in
do
the
it
evening.
after 7 o'clock at
Yeah.
night.
Yeah.
The pavement gets really, really hot.
Burns their little feet.
And
I see people.
if you will go
in my
out there
neighborhood
with
do it all
no
the time.
shoes on
Yeah.
and
Go walk that pavement, people.
you just walk it.
Yeah,
if
barefoot.
if you can stand it
Yeah.
barefoot, then it's okay to take your doggy and even your cats for a wet walk. If you can't put up with it, don't force them to do it.
Mhm.
Don't let them go in the backyard
Yeah.
on the grass.
Mm-hmm.
And if you wet the grass down first, it's even better.
True. Good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice
Cool
and
it
cool
off.
in their
Cool it
paws.
off.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. What else we got going on? I didn't know about this. Hunter's former lawyer, one of them, he actually threatened prosecutors, government prosecutors, that they would put daddy on the witness stand to testify on behalf of his criminal son if criminal charges were brought. Well, criminal charges have been brought, as we know. Last October, this one attorney, who's no longer his, in a letter to the prosecutors, when the Department of Justice claimed it had enough evidence to indict Hunter on charges, that he lied. The criminal charge was that he lied on an ATF form while he was buying a gun. On the form, he had denied that he was a cocaine user. We all know better. So does the DOJ. The lawyer warned that if the DOJ did bring charges relating to Hunter's purchase of a firearm while addicted to cocaine, the president would be forced to take the stand to testify in Hunter's behalf. Hunter pleaded not guilty to federal tax and gun charges in late July, a month or so ago. He had a previous plea agreement. It fell apart. The so-called sweetheart deal was a slap on the wrist, and the conviction would simply disappear in a couple of years. A federal judge said, no, not going to have any part of that. Would not accept the deal, and Hunter changed his plea to not guilty. It's not known if the president will actually be called as a witness if this mess ever gets to trial. The lawyer that wrote up all of this stuff has resigned, has removed himself from Hunter's defense team. He said that he could actually be called now as a witness to this sweetheart deal proposition when this goes to trial. He could be a witness for the government. How's that going to work out? That's good. It's just a total mess. What a great son. What a great son, Mr. President. Of course, you ain't that much better. You know, Jill, got a photograph over here of Jill sitting on the future president's lap. He was 30, she was 15. She was the babysitter.
She was 15?
She was 15, sitting on his lap with a very low cut gown. Oh, yes.
Wow.
And then he married her.
Well,
he married the babysitter after his first wife and daughter were killed in a wreck. That's your president. That's my president. For better or worse, that's what we've got until next year. With any luck. But if somebody doesn't step forward, we're going to have him again for 4 more years.
2024 is going to prove to be
revealing.
Very revealing. I mean, statewide, federal. It's just, I can't even begin to predict how. I have certain predictions, but I'm hoping what I'm predicting is not going to happen. So we'll see.
I'm just afraid of it.
But what Wednesday now? Wednesday is the first debate, presidential debate. We all need to watch it.
Trump's not going to be there. He says he's not going to any other Republican debates.
Well, don't doubt that he might just walk in at the last minute, but I don't think he'll be there. But I want to hear what all the others have to say.
Mm-hmm.
I want to hear from them what they're going to do for us. And they'll just start Xing them off the list.
They're just going to bash each other, and that's all they're going to do. I don't think there's anybody there with a plan, and that's what we're looking for. That's what I'm looking for.
That's what I want.
I don't see anybody with a plan. Trump just says, elect me and trust me. No, I'm not going to do that either. I just want to see anybody with a plan. And something else I just read this morning, saw about. Did you know that we have all that border wall material?
Yes.
Did you hear about that?
I had heard about it just sitting
there, but now it's been auctioned off.
What?
And some more has been auctioned. It's being auctioned
Dang.
off. Yeah, absolutely. Steel square structural tubes turned over by the Corps of Engineers to the DLA. That's the company that also known as govplanet.com. They've been sitting in a storage lot since Biden took over. Now they're selling them off. Millions of dollars worth of border wall materials. And this is Biden's way of getting rid of it before Republicans have enough votes to force the construction to continue and to finish the construction of the border wall.
Okay, who's getting the money for the materials being auctioned off?
You mean the lack of money?
Coming back
so far, 81 lots of those beams, about $2 million is all, have been sold. They've still got a few to go. You want one? You can buy one for $212. One of those sections, $212. Absolutely, let's go get it.
Let's go get it.
$212.
Yes,
that's what they've been selling for.
We could get a couple bundles.
They've sold 729 so far. Another 13 are to be auctioned off on the 23rd. That's what, tomorrow?
Yes. No, Wednesday. I just agreed. Yeah. No,
okay.
It's Wednesday.
All right, this week. And on the 23rd and on the 30th, a week later. They're disposing of the excess border wall materials in accordance with the federal acquisition regulation, according to the Corps of Engineers. I cannot imagine. They've already sold $154 million worth of the $260 million of bollard panels and other materials in accordance with the standard excess property disposition procedures.
What do you reckon that Biden's doing all this, administration is doing all this so that when if Trump becomes president again, it'll force him to have to rebuy and resupply everything?
Yep. During Trump's time,
Crazy world.
they spent $15 billion, 450 miles of barriers along the southern border, with another 250 miles in construction undone. Biden stopped the taxpayer-funded project the same day he was sworn in. Said it was a waste of money that diverts attention from genuine threats to our homeland security. So tell me about the threats to our homeland security since Biden was sworn in. We've got overdoses from fentanyl all coming across the border. We've got human trafficking coming across the border. We got tens of thousands of illegals coming across the border. They've already documented that a bunch of those illegals are terrorists.
I was going to say we have terrorists.
We got terrorists coming across the border,
Yeah.
drug traffickers coming across the border, drugs themselves coming across the border, including fentanyl. And let me ask you again, how many people have died from fentanyl overdoses? How many died last year, 1 year? The answer is 107,000. 107,000 died in 1 year
Yes.
from fentanyl overdoses.
So sad.
That's twice the number of people, of Americans who died during 10 years of conflict in Vietnam. Twice as many. So how's that protecting our border working out for us?
I
See, if
I
I was
have no
if I
answers.
was any one of those challengers running for president next year, that's the only issue that I would harp on. I would do just like Trump did, but I would have all these figures to prove what Trump said back then is true today. He looked at the future, saw what was happening, and then that's what he banked his campaign on. And now that Trump's selling off this stuff as excess property, what's that doing for us? So we've already spent money. We're taking a loss for the money we've spent. And then we're going to have to do it again when another president takes office.
Right.
And we're going to have to reinforce the other parts of the wall that have been done. I cannot imagine.
Could you imagine owning
idiots.
a business and operating that way?
You would be bankrupt in a year.
Yeah, operating
You're
at a
totally
loss.
defunct in a year.
Absolutely. It's just ridiculous.
It's disgusting, disgusting, wasted. So just buy up, take the rest of the money, take all the money you get and buy up the rights to the property along the entire southern border and open it up as a live fire military training area. And have it round the clock, 24 hours a day, have live fire exercises, including with howitzers, including with whatever you want to put out there. It's fair game. Put a sign up on the other side in Spanish, Chinese, Russian, and English. This is a live fire zone. Do not trespass. If you trespass, the likelihood is you will die.
When you sit there and think about all the things that are wrong with our nation right now.
And we
It's
could
depressing.
fix this 2,000 miles of the southern border
Yes.
without a lot of effort, and free up our drug agents and the border patrol actually look for drugs and to stop the flow of drugs. We could do that, but we're not going to do that. It ain't going to happen. We'll take a break. Would love to hear from you. 910-333-0139. 910-333-0139. You're live and local Real Talk. Freedom 97.1, 1120 AM, WSME.
Coastal Bank and Trust thanks you for allowing us the privilege of handling all your banking needs, including personal and commercial loans to mortgage services. With locations in Jacksonville, Holly Ridge, Richlands, and Morehead City, Coastal Bank and Trust truly is a community bank dedicated to those we serve and is proud to be a part of the continued growth of Onslow, Carteret, and surrounding counties, and looks forward to meeting you. Thank you for voting us the best of the best 5 years in a row. FDIC insured and an equal housing lender.
Down East, heating and air conditioning, a family tradition of quality since 1986.
Down East is your local Bryant Factory authorized dealer. Down East, Bryant, whatever it takes to keep you cool.
Down East, heating and air conditioning, a family tradition of quality since 1986. DownEastHeating.com.
Need service on your present cooling system? Just call Down East. Looking to replace your cooling system in your home or office? Down East and Bryant is ready to do whatever it takes to keep you cool on these hot summer days. Ask about 0% interest for 60 months. Down East, Bryant, whatever it takes.
Down East, heating and air conditioning, a family tradition of DownEastHeating.com.
Attention property owners, are you fed up with bad tenants, under market rents, and late payments? At Fountain Management, we provide unrivaled levels of expertise and all the tools and services you need to make owning a rental property easy and profitable. Are you ready to talk about taking the management of your real estate investment to the next level? Well, contact us today. Fountain Management, 910-455-1609. We will make owning your rental property simple and rewarding.
Southern Touch Painting, Maintenance, Power Washing, and Roofing specializes in residential and commercial interior and exterior painting. In fact, they paint most anything except cars, including homes, businesses, apartment complexes, decks, and they do minor repairs, wood repairs, pressure washing, waterproofing, and more, including storm repair and cleanup. Southern Touch Painting, Maintenance, Power Washing, and Roofing, fully licensed, insured, and locally owned and operated by Roger Carroll Jr. References available and customer satisfaction is always guaranteed. So if you want to painted, maintained, power washed, or need a new roof, call Southern Touch Painting, Maintenance, and Power Washing at 910-939-0749 or visit SouthernTouchPaintingNC.com. Southern Touch Painting, Maintenance, Power Washing, and Roofing salutes our troops and is proud to be part of the continued growth of Onslow and surrounding counties.
Hello, shoppers. Take advantage of the following specials at your locally owned and operated Piggly Wiggly store where good things call Seth's. Down home down the street on the Richlands Highway right in Jacksonville and Main Street, Maysville. Half-cut, bone-in ribeye loin is only $9.99 a pound. Boneless ribeye loin is $7.99 a pound. Whole eye of the round, just $3.59 a pound. Fresh whole picnic is only $1.69 a pound. How about St. Louis style pork ribs, $1.99 a pound? And Springer Mountain Farms jumbo pack fire wings is only $2.29. And remember, the beef and pork is cut fresh every day by the butchers at your locally owned and operated Piggly Wiggly store, and they use only the finest and certified Angus beef and Sanders's Farm chicken. Over in produce, how about a 3-pound bag of easy peel mandarins for just $3.99 a bag? California seedless grapes, white or red, are $1.99 a pound. Crisp green cabbage, just 59 cents a pound. How about the 12-ounce bag of sweet baby bell peppers, just $2.49 a bag? 2 pints of ruby grape tomatoes are only $4. And grill-ready corn on the cob, you get a 5-pack for $3.99. And you get 3 6-packs of the 16-ounce size of Pepsi or Mountain Dew for just $12. That's your locally owned and operated Piggly Wiggly store where good things call Seth's. Down home, down the street on the Richlands Highway in Jacksonville and Main Street in Maysville. Remember, say big with the pig.
It's live and local. Real Talk on Freedom 97.1 WSME.
And we are back. And Kelly and Lee and me, I'm Rayford. We're in here this morning. Love to hear from you. 910-333-0139. Okay, tell me about the latest stats from Onslow County on drugs.
Oh, my, Rayford. Well, so far, as of July, this is for 2023 so far, We've had total overdoses in Onslow County 420. 221 were opioids. 25 overdose deaths.
25 died for the
Yeah.
first 6 months of this year, 7
Yeah.
months.
We had 6 deaths in July. We had 44 opiate overdoses and 73 total overdoses.
Wow.
June.
In
we had-
July.
looks like 4 deaths in June, 45 opiate overdoses, and 84 total overdoses. May, we had 7 deaths, 45, my screen is small, 45 opiates, and 66 total overdoses. Yeah. The highest number this year so far of
in
total
any one month.
overdoses was the 84 in June, and then the 45, opiates. So June was our biggest month. July was like right second. So it's the summer months, I guess. Yeah. But all overdoses is like other things, like alcohol, cocaine, any kind of just prescription medicine. The opioids cover, the
Heroin,
fentanyl,
hydrocodone.
any kind of prescription pain medicine that you may have that's considered an opiate. Yeah.
Schedule 2 stuff.
Yeah. So, but 6 in July, I mean, that's just, April is the only month we did not have a death.
Wow. Amazing.
Yeah.
So you're telling me that the number of people who died from OD far exceeds the total number of people who died from gunshot wounds and from traffic wrecks in this county.
Correct. And
Multiple times over.
yes.
What makes the news every day?
Anytime somebody has a gun, yes.
Or they involved in a wreck. If they die in a wreck, it's going to make the news.
Mhm.
It might be 2 days later, but it ends up in the news. If they die from an overdose, nope, doesn't make the news. Never. It doesn't make the news.
And the biggest age group deaths, 18 to 34, but right under that is 35 to 55.
Wow.
Yeah. Of overdoses and deaths by the age group. And then astounding number, majority were white.
Yes.
And total overdoses, now this is for all of 2022, 234 were male and 185 were female, with a few scattered unknowns, but yeah.
Well, another man that the Onslow Sheriff's Office says is a drug dealer was arrested about a week ago following a lengthy undercover operation. Agents with the sheriff's drug team, along with special agents with NCIS, raided the home of Quentin Devon Graham Jr. Inside, they said they found marijuana, a quantity of an as yet unidentified white powder, some moonshine, scales the officers say were used to weigh drugs, along with several guns. No doubt the investigators are running the serial numbers to see if any of those guns have been reported stolen. Another plug, as the Sheriff Thomas was in here Friday,
Yeah.
please record the serial numbers of all of your guns.
Glad you keep bringing that up.
Please record. Just write it down. Take pictures if you want to. That's fine, but record the serial numbers. Now I'm going to give you another little tip. Take the grips off of those guns, whether the stock or whatever, and inside that, include a piece of paper with the serial numbers, your North Carolina driver's license number. Put that inside the gun, in a non-functioning part of the gun, of course. Remove the grips off the side or the stock on your rifle or long guns and put that information there.
That's a good idea. I didn't think about that.
Okay, that's easy. They can run the driver's license number very quickly. Okay, just do that. That just adds proof that it's yours, not just that you say that you had this gun, because they're not registered. The serial numbers are not recorded in North Carolina. So they can find them.
Right.
And if you fail to to record it and report it, that's what happens. Now, the other thing that's happening with a lot of these guns, as the sheriff indicated last week, is they're being traded to drug dealers. I'll give you my gun if you give me some dope.
Wow.
So that's what they're doing. That also that allows the sheriff's office, the police departments, the feds, or whatever, to go back further and ask you questions. How did this guy have your gun? You never know.
That's right.
And it might not be your gun. It might have actually belonged to your daddy, your mother, a sibling, or somebody else in the family. But at the law enforcement, when they start taking these things apart and they find this, then they have another clue that they can go and continue their investigation.
I need to do that.
Yes.
That'll keep me
It's a
busy
great
for a little
idea.
while.
I keep trying to remember to
Yeah.
do that.
I gotta
and
remember
I
to do
forget.
that too.
So keep saying it.
Yeah.
These
It'll take me a whole day to put all that in there.
that's all right.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay.
In addition to the seized weapons and drugs, the officers grabbed a stash of UN's currency, don't know how much, 3 off-road motorcycles, a GMC Yukon, a Honda automobile, and a Chrysler. The agents say were illegal assets of the drug trade. The Midway Park man, Mr. Graham, was jailed under bonds totaling
$20,000.
$2.5 million.
Oh my God. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Wow.
Somehow we're doing things right here in Onslow County. You're live and local, Real Talk Freedom 97.1, 1120 AM, WSME. We'll be right back.
When vacationing on our beautiful Crystal Coast, you come for the slower pace, the gentle waves, the salty air, and the quality time with family and friends. So while you enjoy our little piece of paradise, let the Barrow Low Country Kitchen help with meals. We'd love to cater your next family event with one of our Carolina-style seafood boils, enough to feed your entire crew. Or enjoy your meal outside at our pavilion on the waterfront. Come by land or by boat to the Barrow Low Country Kitchen in downtown Swansboro.
Modern Exterminating 627 College Street, Jacksonville has proudly been serving the pest control needs of Onslow and surrounding counties since 1952. That's 70 years of protecting the health and property of our citizens from rodents, termites, mosquitoes, and all other pests. Modern Exterminating offers inspection without obligation. Being authorized to serve government quarters, Modern Exterminating takes this opportunity to thank those who serve and allowing us to handle all your pest control needs. If what they use don't zap them, they'll trap them. And if you're not satisfied, they'll step on them. The bug stops here. Modern Exterminating, family owned and operated since 1952. Call today, 910-455-5122. That's 910-455-5122 for Modern Exterminating.
If you love ocean pier fishing, the Seaview Pier Motel and Restaurant located at mile marker 18, North Topsail Beach is the place for you. The Seaview Pier is a family pier complete with bait and tackle shop, rod and reel rentals, and accessories. The restaurant serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner and features a complete menu from burgers to ocean fresh seafood, straight to you from the briny blue. With the Seaview Motel right next door and the most affordable rates on the coast, you can make it a vacation or a weekend of Carolina pier fishing. It's all here, including the fish. The Seaview Pier Motel and Restaurant, mile marker 18, North Topsail Beach, across the bridge, just south from Seas Ferry. To find out what's biting or for motel reservations, call anytime, 910-328-3172.
It's not for everyone, only for you. The medication your doctor prescribes is exclusively yours to take as directed. Nobody else should be taking it. It's up to you to keep your medication secure and to safely dispose of any unused medications. Don't let anyone take what's yours. Your prescription, your responsibility. Be aware, don't share. Lock your meds.
Supported by NCDHHS, Division of Mental Health, Developmental Disabilities, and Substance Abuse Services. Visit lockyourmeds.org/NC.
Humphrey Heating and Air Conditioning, your trusted local carrier indoor weather team, serving all of your heating and air conditioning needs since 1967. Now offers residential and commercial duct and dryer vent cleaning, and now offers expert residential and commercial plumbing service. In case of a power outage due to a storm or for any other reason, be prepared with a Generac generator for your home or business. Humphrey Heating and Air Conditioning has Generac generators in stock, ready to install today. Remember, better breathing comes with cleaner air. Let Humphrey Heating and Air Conditioning to improve the air quality in your home or business with professional air duct cleaning. As always, Humphrey Heating and Air Conditioning is available 24/7 for all your heating, cooling, and plumbing emergency. Humphrey Heating and Air Conditioning with locations in Instead, visit online, humphreyheating.com, and follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Humphrey Heating and Air Conditioning since 1967. Relax, we're on the way.
Freedom 97.1 WSME.
It's live and local real talk on Freedom 97.1 WSME.
Years ago, when I got into this broadcasting business, this world, if transmitter went down, that was the end of the world. And sometimes it would go down like it has with us. We've got two transmitters, one on AM and one on FM, and don't know what the cause is. Could be communications with them or whatever, but they're down. All right, folks, we know they're down. The engineers working on it. We've been working on it round the clock and trying to figure out. We don't even know exactly when. I don't know when it went down. Did not find
Maybe
out.
it's aliens.
It's that Russian satellite that crashed on the moon.
It's probably the illegals coming across the border. The first thing you do when you invade a country,
You take out their communication.
Absolutely.
That's what I would do if I was
That's
going to invade a country.
that is standard operating procedure. You
Yeah.
remove the ability of the government, basically, or the majority of the people to communicate with the rest of the people. Once you do that, you got a cakewalk.
Mhm.
So now we're in the first stages of it here in Onslow County, except that we're also on Facebook Live, we're on YouTube Live, and we are on WSME971.com Live.
Mhm.
And we're on Simple Radio or other radio apps that in case
Right.
you want to pick one.
Yep.
Simple Radio is the one that was picked for me because I don't program apps into my phone. Somebody else did for me.
I got a new app for you. Go ahead. I'll tell you
It
about
ain't
it.
going to happen.
No, I got to tell you about this one, but go ahead. Go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt.
All right.
Well, I thought about something, Rayford, that you asked me about this weekend.
What's that?
I did do. And if anybody knows me, it's going to be very shocked at what I'm about to say.
You went for a boat ride.
I went into Hobby Lobby
Oh.
and did not buy one thing. I know.
Kelly.
I know.
There's no such thing.
I agree.
Why? I've never
That's
been into Hobby
impossible.
Lobby.
Oh my God, that's my store, Rayford. I go,
It's impossible.
and it gets better, Lee. They've got all their Christmas stuff 40% off. And I
Kelly.
did not buy one thing.
Kelly.
I know.
Are you
I feel like I
okay?
had a fever. Yeah.
Are you okay? Do you need me to take you back to
need
Hobby
go
Lobby?
I need to get checked. Yes, because Rayford, this has never happened ever.
You've been to the doctor enough. They should have found out what's wrong with you by now.
Well, if Regina hears this, she's going to have me come in because I don't ever go to the Hobby Lobby not spend
Are
money.
you
I
working
was
today?
going
Ever.
this morning to buy some candle waxes.
Are you
Anything you need?
They got all the Christmas stuff on sale, and I was in my.
Are you working today?
glory. Yes.
Well, why don't you get on your own couch and analyze
I need
yourself?
to analyze myself. No one would ever believe me if I didn't have a witness. My daughter was with me. She's proof. I did not spend one day at
So
the
how much
Hobby
did she
Lobby.
spend?
She only well, they're having a sale. She only spent like maybe $30 and got a lot. It's 40% off. And the fall stuff and the
Is it
clearance.
stuff that you need?
I don't need any of it. I want it. Christmas is my life. Yeah. Yeah. I did good, y'all. I did good. I'm telling you, Lee. They got I'm
Because
going
I
back next
changed
week.
my
Well,
tree
no.
last year for the first time. It's now a girly tree. So I need
Well,
to
they
go.
got it out and it's 40% off.
What makes it a girly tree?
Because it's got little ballerinas on it and all the girly stuff.
There are a lot of guys that are
shoes.
ballerinas too. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know. Believe me, I've been on
They have all
stage with
kinds
them
of- they all
before, and let
have-
me tell you,
All kinds of cute stuff for your tree then.
we had
all
just
kinds
telling
of
you
cute
we were
stuff.
doing a ballet. This is with the Jacksonville Civic Ballet. I told you I was president of that organization, but we would do full-length ballets every year, and generally we would have someone from Carolina Ballet Company, one of their strong ballet people, come down and perform. And they sent this young man down, and he did the male role, of course. And I'll never forget being on stage when he came out and he was in front of us, and all the lights were hitting him, and we were just stood there. We couldn't move.
Why?
Because
he was awesome.
He was awesome, and with the light shining on him, it looked like
an angel.
He looked like the statue of David.
Uh-huh.
I mean, with no clothes.
Uh-huh.
And we were just
Her
like,
little outfits are so tight.
He was naked?
no,
No,
he
They
wasn't.
had those little skin tight outfits, Rayford.
But we were just like, we got to move. We need to dance.
Yeah,
Quit
don't
looking
forget-
at 'em.
Don't forget your part. You gotta do your thing.
Yes, we were like,
Those guys are
oh.
amazing and super in shape.
Oh,
To lift those
yes.
women up and stuff. That's like no easy feat.
Amazing.
Yeah.
The jumps and the
Heck
lifts
yeah.
and the, oh my gosh.
I'm all about it. Yeah.
Plus, they're delicious to look at.
Yep.
I mean, you're just like,
Eye candy.
whoa. Eye candy, yes.
Mhm.
Y'all are sick. Y'all sick. Sick.
You guys can look at women. We can look at men, but
Right.
you need to. I had 3 elderly ladies sitting in the front row of the
Oh,
audience.
those
and
women.
after the
Those
show
type
was
women are a
over,
hoot and a half.
they were so funny.
Uh-huh.
They were so funny. I had to take them to lunch. They were a hoot.
I
They
like
said, when he came out, I was like, don't say it.
I like it.
You're live and local Real Talk on Freedom 97.1, 1120 AM, WSME. I'm going to send these girls in for a shower, a cold one, a very cold shower.
Then we're going to Hobby Lobby.
Camp Lejeune, W246CJ, Jacksonville.
Fox News, I'm Gianna Gelosi. Hurricane was trending on social media overnight as Southern California dealt with Tropical Storm Hillary and a 5.1 magnitude earthquake, causing power outages and reports of mudslides.
The water didn't have anywhere to go, so at the bottom point, it trenched into our driveway through a mudslide.
Hillary now downgraded to a post-tropical storm. Strong winds expected to continue in the southwest today. The death toll on Maui growing to 114 with about 1,000 people still unaccounted for. The president and first lady will be on the island today.
On the ground right now, there is a lot of frustration, even outrage. People say this could have been prevented.
That's Fox's Matt Finn. Meanwhile, the first Republican debate is on Wednesday on Fox, but Donald Trump won't be there. He says everyone already knows who he is. The former president expected to turn himself in to face charges in Fulton County, Georgia this week. America's listening to Fox News.
Freedom 97.1.
WSME.
It's live and local. Real Talk.
Yeah. We're gonna change topics right now.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about
County parks and
Onslow County.
recreation.
Parks and Rec. And in the studio we have Lakeisha,
Yes.
and I'm not
They're
even
scared
gonna
to say your
try
last
to
name.
do the last.
Okay, Cadwallader.
Cadwallader.
Yes.
Phew.
We've had LaQuisha in here before, and
I
we
know that.
thoroughly enjoyed her.
And I
thank
thoroughly
you.
butchered her name then too.
It's okay.
So anyway, recreation in the county. We got lots of good stuff happening.
We do. Right now, we are in the middle of our back to school supply drive.
Uh-huh.
Going to send the kids back to school well prepared for a successful school year.
We only got 1 week to go.
1 week to go.
Mhm.
Yep. Normally we have a big event, a back to school bash. This year we're not. We were thinking about, the grandparents that are raising the grandkids that can't always get out to our. So we're going to donate those book bags directly to the schools, so those
good.
teachers can, recognize the kids that are in need. The book bags will be at their desk when they get there on the first day of school. So we're right in the middle of that. Going to do some delivery this week to some of the schools. And then in September, on the 30th, we have our big barbecue festival.
Oh yeah.
Yes. So
That's what I said.
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
what is that?
Yeah, that's what we're gonna go eat.
yes. Last year we had a whole hog cook-off,
Mhm.
but we're changing it a little bit this year. We're going to do like a laid-back amateur backyard barbecue
Good.
Competition where people can come out and bring their grills, team up with their neighbors and come. They're going to cook chicken thighs or a Boston pork butt.
yeah.
Yep.
Ooh.
And we're
Ooh,
going
yummy.
to have a kids Q competition where the kids are going to cook hamburgers and pork chops.
Oh really?
Yep. We'll have a band out there. Not sure of the band who it's going to be yet, but a lot of fun things, kind of like a fall festival.
Yeah.
So we're excited about that.
It's a good fundraising event.
Yes.
Okay. That's a good recreation event too. You just go for the food if nothing else.
That's right. That's right.
And if you think you're a good backyard cooker, bring your mess out and do some cooking.
That's right. Laid back. We'll offer some prizes for first place, the grand champion for both categories. So we're really excited about that. It's going to be a fun, family-friendly event.
So how do backyard barbecue enthusiasts, how do they get involved?
So they'll go to our website, which is onslow.recdesk.com. They'll fill out the application, pay the $50 fee to enter the contest, and simple as that.
Okay. They supply their own stuff to cook?
We will supply the meat.
Okay.
We'll supply the meat. They just have to bring the grill and their cooking utensils, their team, and we'll supply the rest.
Okay. So they get
I
to
like
choose what
that.
they're going to cook, whether it's chicken or
They have to do both.
they have to do both.
Yep.
Okay.
They have to do both, the chicken thighs and the
I'm
pork
hungry.
I
I'm
know.
hungry.
How long did they have to cook that barbecue?
They come the
chicken
night
doesn't
before.
take- oh, okay.
They come the
So
night before on the
chicken
29th.
doesn't take long. but
No,
the,
not at all. Yeah, but the pork butt takes a little while.
yes, it does.
So they'll come the night before. We'll give them dinner. We're looking for sponsors for that.
Mhm.
So the sponsors that are going to sponsor that will also be able to come and meet them, sit down and eat dinner with them that night.
Mhm.
And then, the sponsors can go. The cooks will stay overnight in their tents or whatnot. And then on that Saturday, then they'll cook their pork butt or their chicken thighs.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. You can have a good party time all night long.
All night long. Yeah. It's gonna
Friday
be fun.
night.
Now, where's this going to be at?
It's going to be at Onslow Pines
That's
Park.
what I thought you said. Okay.
Yep. 1244 Onslow Pines Road.
Okay.
Well, that sounds like a fun time.
Yeah, it
yes.
should be a good time. I've been to some of those overnight cook-offs.
Mhm.
I like
They're a
those.
lot of fun. Used to have
Yeah.
one at Carolina Beach, and even the then congressman would come down, and he
Okay.
always participated.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a good time.
nice.
It's
Yep.
fun.
He was out there cooking all night long.
Nice.
Because you can do it in shifts. Get a team together and take shifts if you want to.
That's right.
Yeah.
Somebody cook while the other one sleeps
Yeah.
and vice versa.
Yeah, well, you don't have to do too much when the pork is cooking. You
Sure.
just sit back and, do a little bit of stuff from time to time. Then just kind of chop it up. That's when you need some team support. there.
That's right.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's where the work starts.
Yep. So the rest of it, just sit back and lay back and make sure the fire doesn't go out.
That's
Got to
right.
keep stoking the fire if you're using charcoal
Yeah,
or wood. That's what I'd be using. I'd be using wood.
I agree.
Smoke it up good.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Get those flavors in there.
Uh-huh.
That's good
Don't,
eating.
don't need so much barbecue sauce when you do that.
That's
As
right.
long as you cook it right, you don't need a lot of sauce. Let's see, what else we got recreationally speaking happening for the rest of this year? You guys are involved in anything else?
October is of course our huge Monster Bash. That's
Ooh.
just as big as our Freedom Fest. It has
Monster Bash?
Yes, it's for our Halloween event. Yeah, it's huge. We have people from the community come out and they decorate their trunks. They give out candy to the kids.
Mhm.
This year we're gonna have a play from the Sneeze Ferry Theater.
Oh, really?
Yep, they're gonna come out and do a play for us. Food trucks, vendors, and of course tons and tons of candy. So we are really excited about that one as well.
Okay, that's good. And that's for those who want to make sure their little ones are safe
That's
for
right.
Halloween,
Yes.
not
Yes.
walking the streets and risking their lives. Because they get really excited. Kids get excited at that
Yes.
time. They'll run out in front of traffic. They'll do whatever.
Oh yeah, anything to get that chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't blame 'em, but yeah.
Yeah.
I need to start stocking up on my candy.
You're going to eat it all between now
I
and then.
don't. No.
Robin will.
No, Robin only need candy.
Really?
Hmm.
What's wrong with that boy?
I don't know. He don't like it. More from me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. What are we looking for the future for Parks and Rec? I know you guys are probably in the planning stages for the next year, always, right?
Always. Looking forward to a lot of big things. Trying to increase our parks or enhance them. Enhance our parks, beautify them as much as we possibly can. We're going to add a couple things here and there to some of our parks. Targeting our Hines Farm Park and Stables Park, we got a grant for them for that park not too long ago. So we're trying to put it on the map and get some different things out there for the community to enjoy.
Nice.
Okay, for the community, are we able to attract people from outside the community to come in and participate? You got a big platform for that, a plan for it?
Sure. Yeah, sure. We're always taking, any kind of input from anyone to, to enhance our parks and make them better for anybody, of our community.
I just wonder how many tourists come in here for, I don't know, to see their sons or daughters or whatever, the Marine Corps. Do they ever take advantage of our parks while they're here, or do you know?
Yes, they do. We get stats from our tourism, Onslow County Tourism, of how many, people come from out of town, to come and visit our park. Like this time of year is our year of the trail. We have people come and, utilize our trails in our parks, our bike trails, things like that. So we do have a lot of, tourists to come and check out our parks.
Okay.
Do you guys have any
Right now we are doing our fall ball.
Okay.
And registration just closed for that. So we're in the middle of getting that together and getting the teams together for our fall ball.
what about winter sports?
We do. We don't do winter sports. We do, spring
Mhm.
ball. We will kick off basketball. So yes, we do.
Yeah.
For the winter, we do our basketball.
Okay.
We have got a caller from one of our county commissioners. Good morning, Royce. How are you?
Well, I'm just calling because I can't get you on the radio. Is there a problem?
Oh, yes, there's a problem. We've been talking about it all morning long.
Well, I can't get you, so I didn't know.
Well, you can listen to us on WSME971.com. You can listen to us over Facebook or YouTube. Our channel's there. So, and if you got a telephone, you can actually put an app in called Simple Radio and look for WSME.
Yep.
That's what I'll do because I'm 97.1 and I couldn't get you. I even tried AM. So
Yep. All right.
I
Sorry.
will do that.
I appreciate it.
Okay. All
Nope.
right. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Have a good day.
You too. I thought that was Royce, but it's not.
Hey, Royce.
So anyway, that's well, you guys are doing a lot of good stuff. That's
Yes.
always good, and,
Thank
and
you.
the parks are looking better.
Yes.
I like to see what you're doing there at Hines Farm. What have you got
Yeah.
in store for that with that grant?
We're gonna do add a pavilion, add some things for the kids, playground,
Mhm.
just get us where it's family friendly, where people come because they rent our cabins. We have the pond out there, but something for the kids to do as well. So the playground, get a pavilion, hopefully a bathroom, out there. So when the kids are enjoying the playground, they'll have, that bathroom to go to. So,
Okay.
Yep.
If someone wants to sign up for basketball, do you have any idea when they'll start, or should they check your
I
website?
believe it's in October.
Okay.
Yeah. But always
Somebody
check
asked
our-
me, that's why I'm
Okay,
asking.
yeah, I believe it's in
okay.
October, but check our website. You can check Facebook. We'll put something out
Perfect.
there
Okay.
or onslow.recdesk.com.
Okay.
The area out there at Hines Farm, you've got a really nice trail out there too, right? A lot of people
Yes.
taking advantage
A
of that.
lot of people are. We've got it cleaned up. We've got the signs out there.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people are taking advantage. The Jacksonville Sports Commission, they're doing a lot of their runs and walks
Mm-hmm.
on that trail. So a lot of people are taking advantage of it.
Okay. I had always thought that would be a great location for a county swimming pool, but I guess they're looking at something else with a YMCA. But something like that, or even a ball field. You got lots of room out there.
We do have lots of room. It has lots of potential.
Mhm.
We're just in the planning stages right now to see exactly what we can get out there. We do have the horses out there, so that takes up a lot of space.
Sure.
So we're still planning, trying to see exactly what we can put out there. There's a lot of space.
How many horses can you accommodate there?
That I'm not sure of since we contract that out.
Okay.
It's not really ours. We just contract it out. So I'm not really sure how many horses she has there.
All right, that's good. And so, people with horses, if it's not full, they can look. Always looking for a stable somewhere.
Yes.
And that'd be a great location because you got riding abilities there
Yeah.
too.
Right. Yep. Yep. They
Very
can ride.
nice.
Yep. It's
Very
very
Like
nice.
that. Like that. Okay.
Yeah, I think that park has worked out well so far.
I
Yep.
agree.
Doing good.
Yep. I hope it'll continue moving
Yes.
forward.
Yes.
Flourish.
You the cabins. How many cabins are there out there?
There are 11 cabins, if I'm not mistaken.
They stay.
Yeah.
They stay pretty well rented. Too,
They
right?
do. Yeah. We have people call quite often to rent those cabins.
Mhm.
Just, kind of get away from the hustle and bustle of life. Just enjoy a quiet space where they can come. We have fire pits out there.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
where
nice.
families can come, roast s'mores, and there's the pond that they can go and fish.
Mhm.
So yeah, we keep them pretty busy.
Okay.
I have lots of friends that go out there and rent it for the weekend just to get away.
Go there and catch some fish and cook them.
Yeah.
We should have a business retreat there one weekend.
Sounds good.
Sing Kumbaya at the fire pit.
Yeah. All right. What else we got coming up that's new, perhaps for next year? You got any plans out there you guys are discussing?
There's a lot. I mean, we get really busy with planning things. Kind of some new things kind of come on a whim. So, our normal programs and events that are coming up. We've just jumped into doing toddler programs to help those parents that are home with their babies, to come out and do our toddler programs. So there's a couple things that we have. We're always planning. We're always up for new ideas and new programs and new events. So, yeah.
Well, we do appreciate you coming in, and
thank
you're
you.
welcome
Always.
at any time.
Thank you
And
very much.
especially if you got some event that you would like to promote in
Absolutely.
advance, let us know. We'll get on with it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we try to keep up with it, but sometimes we'll miss something.
Yeah,
So
it's
But-
kind of difficult sometimes.
I like this website. You can go right onto the website and reserve a facility, register for a program, fill out your forms. And it's got a special events tab on it too. It tells you all the events that are coming up. So you can kind of plan for it in advance. She went over the school supply drive and big thing, Coastal Pig-Out Barbecue Fest, September 30th.
That's going to be good.
That's
Yeah.
going to be good. And then the Monster Bash in November, the family camp out. Yes, they're working on that now. So a lot of good things coming up.
Well,
camp
y'all,
Yeah.
you guys have the tennis and pickleball at Alonzo Pines. I'm on your thing. That's open for enrollment.
Yes, we partner with Tennis Block.
Mm-hmm.
And then they come and they teach tennis and pickleball lessons for different ages. So
Through adults, you even have adults.
Yes.
Kids, adults,
yeah.
tennis. I'm on here now. I know a lot of adults take pickleball super seriously.
Oh yes,
That's like
pickleball is
that
very
is like
serious.
very cutthroat. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
They have a beginner, an intermediate, and an advanced. I'm looking at your the class times and stuff to teach people that don't know how. I've watched it played. I don't know how to play it, but I've watched it.
Takes a lot of energy.
Man,
Yes.
they were these,
And
and
it's
these are a lot of
intense.
seniors. They were intense. I was like afraid to
Mhm.
go out there. Yeah,
They take it very seriously. But
Very
Yeah,
seriously.
we have Tennis Block. They come out and they take care of all of that. You
Mhm.
register through their website. They come out and they teach tennis and pickleball
yeah, I
on our
see that.
courts. Yep.
and the tennis is 8 and under, 10 and under, 14 and under, and then adults.
Yes,
I like
ma'am.
it.
Yeah.
So there's a lot for people to do.
I've never seen pickleball.
Oh, Rayford, you are missing out. You
yeah.
need to go watch this. Yes, I think you'd like it.
What do you generally do?
It reminds me. How would I describe it?
It's kind of like table tennis a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
Oh.
On like a court.
On a court, right?
Yeah,
Ping
like
pong
on like
on
a
a
tennis,
court.
like
Yep,
ping pong
kinda.
on a tennis court, kind of.
Yes.
And it's like serious business. for
Very
people that
high
play it.
energy,
Yeah.
very intense. They take it very, very serious.
Mhm.
Yes.
Mhm.
They have
I s-
pickleball clubs and
They do.
everything.
I saw a bunch of
Pickleball
seniors.
clubs.
Yes, and I've seen some seniors play, and good gracious alive,
Oh, my.
they put
It's
me
like
to shame.
bingo.
Yes,
Yes.
serious,
Very
serious
serious.
stuff. A lot of fun to watch.
Yes.
Yeah,
We offer it in our senior games, and it's one of our biggest events, our
I
activities.
believe that.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, city has some big
Yes.
pickleball
you
teams.
need to go watch it,
I-
Rayford.
I
I'm gonna
have to
take you to
watch something.
watch. It's like serious stuff. I bet you'll end up playing.
I think so.
I would like to see that.
It's
I'll cheer
fun.
you on. I'll be your cheerleader.
You gonna bring your pom poms?
I will. I'll get a whole little outfit. Yeah, yep. I will.
And if you also go on the website, it'll tell you the location of every park by activity type, like baseball, basketball, beach access, et cetera, bicycle trails. So it's a great website to go on.
I do have a question. This spin on the beach, not that I would ever do it because I won't, because I've done it before and almost died. But anyway,
Just what on the beach?
spin cycles on the beach. It's
Have you
Spin
ever
on
done a
sunshine.
spin cycle
I have
bike?
not cut out for that. I'm gonna tell you
Yeah,
right
no.
now. But it
Don't.
says it's Wednesdays, Fridays, and the first Saturday of the month. Is that going to continue year round, or does it end?
That normally continues.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go watch it, but I'm so out of shape. I didn't realize how out of shape I was till I did
A
spin
spin
one
bike
time.
is the devil.
It is.
Spinning is different.
If
It's-
you-
Devil.
If you want to hurt somebody, sign them up for a spin class.
That's very high.
If you want to really
Yes.
get back at somebody,
Woo.
yeah, sign up.
I got a lot of people I'd like to do
Well,
that
I'm
to,
telling you,
but
then sign them up for that. You won't have to do anything to them. That way, you won't go to jail.
That is the road
Yeah.
machine.
It is awful. Yes,
my
it's
goodness.
fun, but you got to be. You
The
gotta be
only ones
majorly
I
in
ever
shape.
see out there are the young girls in their little teeny outfits out there just a spinning,
I've
which makes it
seen some-
even worse for me.
I've seen some older people do it, and I just
I don't know how they do
I'm
it.
impressed.
what do
Yeah, I
they
am impressed.
spin?
Oh, right.
It's these bicycles. They're stationary and they've got these big, huge wheels, and they're special. They're different, but you got to really pump.
and it is high
To do
energy.
what?
Just
You
to
don't-
It's
ride.
exercise.
You don't go anywhere.
It's an extra.
No.
Some of them have screens, and you can see your like you can put
Yes.
like a picture on it, like you're
And like if you
biking in Italy or
if you pick
whatever.
a certain scene,
Yeah.
Right.
like she said, the bike adjusts, the pedals adjust to it,
like if you're going up a
if
hill,
you're going
down
up a hill,
yeah.
and then the bike adjusts to that as if you're really going up a hill, and you have to start
It'll carry
pushing
you down.
harder and harder and pedaling harder.
That's what starting the motor.
It will make you
That's
feel
when I
so
get
bad
off.
about your health in terms of when you know you're out of shape. It'll just I learned how badly out of shape I was out of spin class.
Start with a Peloton. I mean, just
I have
get
a
one at
Peloton
home.
bike. Come to my house. I have
Yes.
one that with the scene. I'll let you come try
No.
that. Yeah, come try it
You
first.
know what my knees are like.
It's
Think
rough.
about it.
But I didn't know y'all did the spin on the beach. I have a friend that's
Yeah,
very
that
into
would
this.
be
I'm going to
fun.
let
Yes,
them know
ma'am.
because they are all about. a
I
spin
always
class.
take the bike in the back, don't you? That way nobody can see you when you quit.
I don't want anybody laughing at me.
Yeah.
because they'll be like, "Look at this."
The
girl
bike in
right
the
here.
back would be my go-to.
Yes,
as well.
Yes,
yes,
my
I
go-to
can't
is
go
We
in
need
the
to put
back.
up cameras around your house, don't we? On the outside.
Yeah, but I got.
So everybody can watch them.
Well, I'll
Watch
film
Robin
myself
mow the
doing it.
lawn.
I will film myself doing it so I can get a good laugh. I can laugh at myself. It's quite humorous.
I'm good for the first 30 seconds.
You doing better than me.
And
doing
me
better
too.
than me.
And me too.
Well, I think this is awesome. I did not know Onslow County had a spin at the beach. And
Yes,
so
that's
at the
great.
beach, you've even got a view, Rayford.
So
of the
this is
ocean.
really, it's not just you go to the beach to do this.
Yes,
Right.
it's right at the beach. And there's a
Can I bring
registration.
my fishing pole?
Sure.
You gonna if you can fish from that bike, I'm going to put you on a video and make a lot of money off of you if you can do that.
And
Gonna
speaking
split it?
of our exercises, we also do yoga in the pines.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, we do that at our Onslow Pines Park. Miss Kathy too. She teaches our yoga in the
Do you have
pines,
to
and that's
climb
on
a pine?
Wednesday.
No, it's for the.
you-
Let's go do that, but we'll go in the back.
I want the goat yoga. Do you do goat
We
yoga?
do not do
Oh, I
goat
wanna do
yoga.
goat yoga.
Man,
What is that?
Oh, Rayford,
Lord, we
Goat
need
yoga?
to take you out more.
we do.
I know
so
what
you do
creek
yoga.
goat is. I love it. It's delicious.
No, it's goat yoga. You do yoga, and the goats come and they hop on your back. They
Yeah.
come around.
I don't
yes.
think so.
Yes.
They're
and
little
so
goats.
cute.
They're
Yes.
so
They're little
cute.
babies. Yeah.
They nuzzle your face while they're on your back, giving you a
They probably
massage.
are descendants of something that I've had, for dinner.
No. Well, that's what you get. They're coming to get you. But me and Lee will be all about goat yoga.
Yeah, we'll be all about
Yeah.
the goat yoga.
Lakeisha, you never know what you're going to get into, do you?
I know.
Look, we're giving you some ideas. Goat yoga
Yeah.
would be
Yeah.
a huge hit here.
Yes, it is.
Noted.
I've
Yes.
never heard.
It's a
Where do you
thing.
get the goats?
There's people around here. I know. I have a friend at
Well,
her venue.
we
She
go,
would
what's
have.
his name? You know,
One
Jenny.
of Lee's friend had someone that had a goat yoga class,
Yes.
and I was out of town and couldn't come. I was
Yes.
going to
Do
go.
they use fainting goats?
No,
No.
no.
Scream at them and they
Nobody
fall
wants
off?
fainting
No,
goats.
no.
No.
I would
Okay.
love the distraction if I was doing yoga to have the goats.
I would need the describe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have to
I've
have it.
done yoga. Ooh, that's tough too.
Yoga is tough.
It's great.
is.
It's good for your body. but it's
My
tough.
wife likes it. I don't even.
I go to the
Good,
back.
Robbie and I'll go.
I'm in the back
Robbie,
of the
we'll
room.
get to
Yeah.
Kelly, Robbie, and I'll go.
Robbie will make us look bad. I know she knows how to do
I
it.
know
And she'll
she
make me
She
look,
knows how to do
put
it.
me to shame.
Lakeisha, thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you all.
Anything else you want to add?
I think that's it. Just our events. Come on out to our barbecue festival, September
That looks
30th.
good.
It's going to be a fun time. It's like our fall festival this year. So we're really excited about that. Our Monster Bash and our family camp out registration will open soon for that. And you can register for all our programs and events on
So it's a
onslow.recdesk.com.
family camp out.
Yes.
Bring your own tent.
Bring your own tents.
There you
We
go.
give dinner. We give them breakfast. We show a movie. Yeah, they do s'mores and fun things for the kids and parents to do.
Mhm.
So, yeah.
I like that. Yeah, I think our county does an excellent job with the parks.
So don't tell me there's nothing to do in Onslow County.
That's right.
Absolutely.
There's
There are
lots
people
to
that
do.
say that.
Yeah, there's plenty to do.
There's lots of stuff to do
I
around
just
here.
found something else that they do that's
Uh-oh.
coming back up in the fall of this year. The Pound Fitness at Stump Sound Park in Smith
Yes.
The what?
Ferry. Pound Fitness.
Pound.
It is a full body. I'm reading it off their website. Full body cardio workout inspired by drumming with yoga and Pilates.
Yes.
Yes.
That is at our Stump Sound Park. I
It's-
hear that's very intense as well.
And they say it's free.
And it's
Everybody
free.
loves free.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's free. Come down and get your heart attack.
Been there, done that. Don't need another one.
No, it's great. I think it's great what the county does.
Thank
Our
you.
Parks
Yeah.
and Recreation, and you do such a fabulous job.
Thank you. We have a really good team for Parks and Rec. Our Parks and Rec department, our maintenance guys out there in this heat, making
Mhm.
sure that
I
our parks
know.
are taken care of.
Yes.
Our park staff, making sure everything is beautiful, and our team inside. So we have a really good team, and we work well together to make it happen for our community.
Thank you so
do a
much for
great
what
job.
you do.
Yep.
Thank you.
You guys do a great job.
We do appreciate it. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah,
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
In a couple of months.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah,
I'll
Got
be
you
here.
on my speed dial.
Yes.
Need to get you before September 30th. We need to
Absolutely.
really
Yeah.
push that one.
Yes,
Yeah.
that would be awesome. Yes.
You're live and
Thanks,
local,
Seth.
Real Talk Freedom 97.1, 1120 AM, WSME, and we'll be right back.
I had a question about my insurance the other day, so I called my new State Farm agent. And would you believe I talked to the same person who remembered my name? They said that was called service. And then they asked if my dog Max was over his cold. They called that service too. And then they helped me find ways to save on my home and auto coverage. I asked State Farm what they called that. They said service.
Call David Hall, State Farm, 910-455-0440, 1218 Country Club Road, Jacksonville.
If you're looking for a great deal on a brand new Mitsubishi pre-owned car or truck, look no further than Bob Mills Mitsubishi, 2150 North Marine Boulevard. Because at Bob Mills Mitsubishi, they give it away and guarantee all their customers financing. At Bob Mills, there is no high pressure, no smoke and mirrors, or running back and forth to a sales manager. Buying a new Mitsubishi or quality pre-owned car or truck should be a fun experience. And that's what you'll have at Bob Mills Mitsubishi, 2150 North Marine Boulevard in Jacksonville, because they give it away. For 40 years now, people throughout Jacksonville and Onslow County have trusted Barnes Diamond Gallery for all their jewelry needs for every special occasion. They understand that every day is a special event for someone, whether celebrating a wedding, anniversary, birthday, engagement, or graduation. Let Barnes Diamond Gallery custom design something for you. Barnes Diamond Gallery does on-site repair in addition to their quality and selection of diamonds, diamond fashion bands, pendants, watches, earrings, gemstone rings, and necklaces for anyone for any occasion. Major credit cards accepted. Layaway available. Barnes Diamond Gallery offers appraisals and paid top market prices for gold and silver. Barnes Diamond Gallery, 461 Western Boulevard, Suite 120, Jacksonville, open 9:30 to 5:30, Monday through Friday.
Since 1997, locally owned and operated Jersey Mike's 301E Western Boulevard right here in Jacksonville has provided only the best hot and cold subs and healthy salads to our community and our military neighbors, and thanks all our customers for making Jersey Mike's a sub above. Jersey Mike's features hot and cold subs in different sizes, served Mike's way or your way, in addition to delicious, healthy salads. To place your order or for takeout, phone 910-353-8091. Once again, Sam Duran and the staff of Jersey Mike's, 301E Western Boulevard, Jacksonville, thanks you for making them a sub above.
If your plans include hitting the road this year to do some traveling, make sure a visit to Silent Service Center is on your to-do list. Travel safety starts with the tires on your vehicle, and a visit to Silent Service Center will give you peace of mind with the best value in all name brand tires and the largest selection of used tires in this area. In addition to quality tires, Silent Service Center is a North Carolina inspection station and does complete brake service, oil changes, and alignment service. Silent Service Center, 1707 Lejeune Boulevard, Jacksonville, and 108 West Main Street, Havelock. Phone 910-353-4760.
It's live and local Real Talk on Freedom 97.1 WSME.
All right. About 24 hours. We opened at Tideline Marine, so you need to hurry on down there. Make your plans. I'd go down there and camp out on the doorstep overnight, so you can be the first in line tomorrow morning to sign up for one of those giveaway prizes. They are going to give one away tomorrow or shortly after opening. I'm not sure what it is. Yeah, it's going to be some tackle and some other stuff. I know that, but that's the only thing I know for sure. It will be done tomorrow morning. So hurry on down and get signed up tomorrow morning, and also sign up for the monthly prize too, which is going to be something really cool, really cool stuff. It's a rod and a reel. And it's about $400 worth. Retail price about $400. I got one right over here. One of each right over here. No, you can't come in and get it from me unless you want to bring me $500. So anyway, Tideline Marine, 159 Old Bridge Street on the banks of the New River in downtown Jacksonville. Westerly winds offshore today about 5 knots. Not much to them. Southerly this afternoon. Seas around 2 feet. Dominant period 7 seconds. Sounds and rivers are flat. They'll become a little bit choppy this afternoon, but it'll be a light chop tomorrow. Westerly winds 5 to 10 in the morning, becoming southwesterly in the afternoon. 2 to 3 footers, dominant period 7 seconds. Sounds and rivers only a light chop. And on Wednesday, midweek, northeasterly winds 15 to 20, gusts at 25, seas 3 to 5, 2 to 3 near shore. Sounds and rivers will be choppy.
Today, sunny, high of 95 with the heat index value as high as 106. Tonight, partly cloudy, low of 74. Tomorrow, mostly sunny, high of 96 with the heat index value of 102. Yikes. Tomorrow night, partly cloudy, low of 70. And on Wednesday, sunny, high of 87.
And we have another.
Theo, hold on. Where's the tone?
So, Kelly, do you
All
think
right,
the day
Theo,
will ever
there
come?
you are.
Hey, deplorables. How we doing today?
How are you? Hey,
Fine.
Theo.
How are you?
What's
What's
up,
going
Theo?
on, Lee? I saw you fanning before. Does he have air conditioning in there, or should I call OSHA?
Oh,
About the
no,
condition?
no.
She was having a hot
I was
flash.
just having a hot flash. We got
She's
discussing.
talking about guys wearing very tight clothes who are ballet dancers, okay?
Take it easy, Lee.
They
All
wear
right, take it easy with the men. So, Rayford,
Yes, dear.
you made 3 mistakes today. I know you're always on Biden, that he's making mistakes, and you're always blaming his wife for letting him out there and she keep him home. Do you want to call your wife so I can tell her to keep you home? Because you're impersonating a radio host. You made 3 mistakes already today.
What mistakes did I make?
Yeah. Which
First
one?
of all, you said that tie line was open today. They're not open today.
No. I corrected it. I said
Yeah,
they're
okay,
open
but you
tomorrow.
made a mistake. The second one was that you thought the 23rd was tomorrow. 23rd is Wednesday. 2 mistakes. And then
I
you
didn't-
get a call.
I asked what it was, and Lee corrected it.
Theo,
so
I
she
love
took
you because
care
I
of
didn't
it.
even catch that. You're
Okay,
so awesome.
then the next one is you get it. You pick up your phone, and who did you say it was?
Yeah,
Roy.
so it was Royce.
The caller ID was wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, listen, Rayford,
Yes.
call your wife down. I want to know why she's keeping you on this radio
Yeah.
station because you're making mistakes every day now. Okay.
Okay.
I see what he's doing.
Yeah, you know what I'm doing, right?
I do know what. Good
Okay,
job.
so
Theo.
what were you talking about football? What happened at the stadium?
Oh, so you're going to love this. This is really going to fire you up, actually. So apparently at the game, Rayford noticed there's no handrail going up, the aisle, the stairs, the center. I don't know what is it called. The
There
center
are
stair?
aisles. There are several of them going to the top of the bleachers.
Only an old fart would notice that.
Yeah.
No, there are lots of young people that
I
have
need 'em.
disabilities too.
Yeah. And there's
Okay, but
and that's a
look,
violation.
At football, it's called legalized brutality. You don't worry about the safety of the kids that are banging their head for 2 hours, but you're worrying about the rails for yourself, right?
Well, the kids banging their heads for 2 hours are, they've got protection. There are lots of rules that they have to follow, and they're in shape.
Yeah. They carried out a football player over the weekend with the Jets. I wasn't sure what team, but they
He
carried
was on
him
my
out. He had a
team.
neck injury. They brought him out on a stretcher.
Yeah,
okay?
that was on my team, the Patriots. It was Saturday night. Yes.
Yeah.
They did.
So listen, you told me, you said last week, Rayford, that you talked to a sergeant major and he was going to vote for Trump, right?
Yep.
Okay. So
Retired
this guy
sergeant major.
So this sergeant major knows that this guy, his candidate, has 91 criminal charges right now. He's going under 4 investigations, and he's going to vote him for president.
So how many has he been convicted of?
What's going on right now, Rayford?
No, I'm just
okay?
asking you. How
Okay.
many of the charges has he been convicted of?
And let me ask you another question. If you got 4 investigations, why would you run for president? If you care about this country, why would you run for president when you got 4 investigations and they're going to take a little time to get through this stuff? What are you trying to prove?
That you're a better man than the other guy. If that's what I was going to be running for,
Really?
that's what I will be doing.
Okay, well, you go ahead and vote for him.
I did not
and
say
you
that.
See what happens to our democracy here. Okay, democracy is,
It's already
is
shot.
at hand. Hunter Biden is not at hand. Okay, all right. You're killing the Hunter Biden investigation, but you're not talking about these investigations that are serious to our democracy. Okay. Now, one more thing before I go.
Okay.
You're trying to tell me that that Dorothy sells a gun to a drug addict, and the drug addict goes and sells the gun to get pot. Is that what you're telling me?
I don't know that she sells any guns to drug addicts. No, I do not know that.
Well, the guy had a gun. It's his gun, and you say they're selling their guns for pot.
Yes, they're
Okay.
they're trading them for pot.
You got a problem right there.
But a lot of them are stolen to begin with. Like
That's
I
the
steal from Rayford, and then I go to buy drugs from Lee, and I give her the gun as payment.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now you're using guns as payments. No
They
matter
do
what,
that
right?
sometimes. They do.
They do it
Yeah.
a lot.
Sadly, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now you're saying that if you put your name and your license into your gun.
Yep.
Suppose, don't you think that whoever gets the gun to take that out?
Nope, they're stupid. That's why they call them dumb.
Okay. Very good. I don't get it, but there's another problem. I didn't realize that they're selling guns to get pot.
They're
But
not-
hey, you guys, you want to pass them out now, and you're going to pass them out to 5-year-olds. Great. You guys are great.
Well, I don't want a
That's all I have
5-year-old have
today.
a gun. That's-
5-year-olds?
I don't want a 5-year-old have a gun.
You saw that you and your AR. Come on, Rayford, keep up with the times.
At 5 years old? No.
Remember, we were talking about the AR for
understand that.
kids. Yeah.
The AR Junior.
Yeah.
They've
5-year-olds.
had those out for many years, by the way. It's nothing new. And they've had out since I was a kid, since I was 9 or 10, whenever I got my first shotgun.
Yeah.
They have what they called a boys model because the stock is cut down so I could actually shoot it. And I was taught the safety, how to deal with it, and I never shot anybody.
That's you. You got 320 million people. You think they have your mentality?
God, I hope not. I hope they're smarter than
No,
I
you
am.
don't. You're right. So you got anything for me?
No, I don't have anything
You
for
have
you.
none for Theo today?
No.
Theo,
Oh, yeah, Lee.
Yes, yes.
Look, I see that you write down who the guest is and you write down their department, which is great. But is it possible they can also add the website?
Oh, it's
I did. I did that on Facebook.
Sometimes when you guys talk, you can't hear the whole thing. You know what I mean?
Well, I usually add that in while they're in the studio. I did that today while LaQuisha was here. I added in the website and Facebook page, YouTube and Facebook.
I don't see it. I just see her name. I see your name.
You probably
and I see her name and that she's with the Onslow County Parks and Recreation. I don't see the website though.
Yeah, you probably just need to refresh your screen.
Is it on there?
Yeah, it's on
Okay.
there.
Okay.
Okay, then you are doing it.
Yes, I am.
Very
But
good.
thank you
I
for
like it.
noticing.
Theo notices everything.
Thank you. It was a great suggestion, but I have been doing that.
Okay, very good. Okay, I'm done.
All right.
Okay.
Talk to you guys soon.
Bye, Theo.
Keep up the bad work.
We will.
We're working at it.
Yeah, we're trying
All right.
hard.
Is there anything I can do that would irritate you tomorrow? I want to. I need something.
Hey, bring your wife down. I want to ask her why she's allowing you to do this.
No. I don't bring her anywhere. She goes where she wants to go.
That's
All
right.
right, take care, guys.
Yeah,
Bye, Theo.
he's a feisty young
I
man.
love Theo so much.
Yeah, I do
He's
too.
cool.
He keeps us on our toes.
He does.
I love him.
He must sit there with a notebook and make the notes of all this stuff.
He's sharp.
He
Yeah,
is sharp.
he knew every single little.
Mhm.
I hate to see the notes on me.
I'm surprised you didn't talk about your nude arms,
I like Theo's wife.
your naked arms.
Mhm. I have a shirt just like that, Lee, but it's floral.
Well,
I
the
bet we
next
got them from the same
time,
place.
I wear it, I'll
You'll let me
send
know,
you a message, the
and
night
I'll wear
before.
mine. Yeah,
Right.
What am I going to do?
we'll have to get you one. I'll order you one.
That's
Rayford.
all right. Don't do that. I'll just take an old one.
You
And
look like
I'll cut
you'll look
holes
like
in
a
it.
Yeah, just
metal
cut-
rocker.
Take an old T-shirt and just cut holes in
Yeah, I
it.
can do
Yeah,
that.
yeah, you could do that. So
You'll
we'll
look
all
like a
match.
Whatever.
metal
Yeah,
rocker.
I got
Yeah.
plenty of old T-shirts.
yeah.
I have to throw them away periodically because I get new ones and the closet is full.
I don't ever throw away a T-shirt.
What do you do with them?
Use them for painting or yeah.
I don't paint.
Yeah. Oh, I
Well,
love
Robbie
to
does that.
paint. Oh, she's such a queen.
Yes, she is. You're live and local, Real Talk Freedom 97.1, 1120 AM, WSME. And we're on Facebook where you can see us and listen to us now. YouTube where you can see us and listen to us now. WSME971.com where you can listen to us. You can't see us. And on any one of the radio apps that are out there, Simple Radio is the one that I use simply because it's simple. You're live and local, Real Talk, and we'll be right back.
Mohawk All Pet Protection and Warranty is the only copper protection and warranty for all pets, all accidents, all the time. Because your pets are family members too. No matter how you live, we've got you covered. Soft, luxurious, smart strand, forever clean carpet. Gorgeous, durable, solid tech, luxury vinyl tile. Mohawk has the ultimate floor for every room in your home. It's suitable for all pets. For details, contact Watkins Floor Covering online at watkinsnewfloor.com. Watkins Floor Covering, thanking you for voting them the best of the best for 2022 in the flooring, covering, and carpet cleaning category. Watkins Floor Covering. They're more than just floors. It's custom showers, custom tubs, carpet cleaning, backsplashes, bathrooms, commercial, retail, and home flooring too. Watkins Floor Covering. Family owned and operated since 1997 with locations in Jacksonville and Surf City. Watkins Floor Covering. You stand on it, we stand behind it.
The best deal for the grill is at Jones LP Gas and Oil Company each Friday. Every Friday from 8 a.m. till closing at 5, Jones LP Gas and Oil Company will fill your 20-pound LP gas grill cylinder for only $11. You heard that right. Each Friday till closing, you can have your 20-pound LP gas cylinder filled for only $11 at Jones Gas and Oil Company, 3881 Wilmington Highway in heart of Verona. In addition to saving money on your LP gas for the grill, Jones Gas and Oil is your full-service gas and oil company serving residential, commercial, and agricultural gas and oil needs, as well as gas appliances, LP replacement, parts, fill cylinders, and tankless water heaters, and they offer a 10% military discount on installation. Remember to get that cylinder filled every Friday until closing for only $11. Jones Gas and Oil Company, 3881 the Old Wilmington Highway, Verona. Phone 910-346-6384.
Mills International Incorporated, your local Cub Cadet dealer, is ready for summer, and you should be too, with the Cub Cadet XT Enduro Series. These lawn tractors were engineered for strength, comfort, and versatility. Each machine features a strong deck with a variety of sizes available, designed to deliver a premium cut. An assortment of attachments and accessories, sold separately, allow you to use your mower for more than just cutting grass. Stop by Mills International Incorporated today and find out how the Cub Cadet XT Endurance Series is tailored to help unlock all the possibilities of your lawn. Head to your local Cub Cadet dealer, Mills International Incorporated, at 801 South Queen Street for exceptional offers, expert advice, and superior service.
Have you gotten your copy of Topsail Times newspaper this week? If not, did you know that Topsail Times is Topsail area's only local newspaper in print? Started a little over a year ago, we now have over 1,500 online subscribers and 5,000 printed copies that go out every 2 weeks. And we never charge our readers. Information should be free to our readers, and we stick by that. Looking for an idea for date night? Want to learn some local history? How about asking a veterinarian about your pet? These things and more are available in each copy of the Topsail Times newspaper. Want to get the word out about your business? We offer great rates for full color ads, and the online paper version is always included for free. Need help designing the perfect ad? We can do that too. We're always looking for human interest stories, so start writing. And we love local photos too. Check out our website at topsailtimes.net, where you can find out where to pick up a copy or check out our latest publication online.
Tammy Fry Allstate Swansboro reminds you to check your mailbox and find your quote on homeowners insurance. Tammy Fry Allstate Swansboro goes the extra mile to make sure you're in good hands, like helping you customize your home and windstorm coverage with their Write Your Own home policy. Yes, save even more when you bundle your home, auto, boat, motorcycle, and even your golf cart. Remember, if it rolls or floats, call Tammy for a quote. You and everything you own are in good hands with Tammy Fry Allstate Swansboro. Call today, 910-326-5383. Tammy Fry Allstate, 638 West Corbett Avenue in the friendly city by the sea, Swansboro. Check your mailbox today for savings on your homeowner's insurance.
It's live and local. Real Talk on Freedom 97.1, 1120 AM, WSME.
And we're back here. Our number, if you want to chat, is 910-333-0139. And let's see. Let's move out to San Francisco for a second.
Sure.
A San Francisco retail store, been in business for 166 years. Mm-hmm. The owner took out a full-page ad over the weekend. It said, I'm moving. I'm going to take this store out and move it to another state. I don't like the city. I don't like the county. I don't like the state.
They don't like the crime.
And
the lack of enforcement.
Lack of enforcement. The crime is there. The laws are on the books, but nobody's enforcing them.
Yeah.
The homeless population, street gangs, and organized gangs of thieves have disillusioned many. In the full page ad, Gump's Cha-Cha's, I think, called it a sad state of affairs, and it may lead him to move the iconic retail store outside of California. He accused the mayor, the governor, and others of having an abject disregard for civilized conduct. In the newspaper ad, Cha-Cha's wrote, I spoke to a customer today who came to us for 50 consecutive Christmases and who will not come back because the city is in a difficult and awfully dirty condition. Our business is a business that people love, and people want to come into San Francisco, want to come visit a store, want to come visit our store. But if you can't get around, and when you're trying to walk the streets, you step over needles and human waste and oftentimes bodies on the streets, it makes it an unworkable business environment. Gumps, I'm sure the fine development folks here in Onslow County would welcome you with open arms. Bring it on.
Yeah.
That's a sad state of affairs.
It's very
When a
sad.
businessman
Yeah.
has to do that.
Yeah.
Let's go to Texas.
Okay.
A licensed gun owner shot a man at a Texas smokehouse. It's a barbecue place. Who knocked an elderly man unconscious in a restaurant bathroom earlier this month. The Leon County Sheriff's Office has recently posted the story on his Facebook page. It had not been heard of until then. The folks at Woody's Smokehouse in Centerville reported the shooting to the sheriff's office during the noon lunch break. Noon lunch rush hour, I guess. Deputies said Kevin Craig Anderson entered the barbecue restaurant that day in a harassing manner and aggressively approached several customers inside the store. Anderson is from Houston, about 115 miles south of Centerville. From the Facebook page, Anderson went into the bathroom and began assaulting an elderly male, knocking him unconscious onto the tile floor, and then continued attacking him. An unidentified patron went to help, and Anderson began beating him as well, knocking him to the floor. That's when the patron pulled his pistol and fired 2 shots. Deputies found Anderson after he fled the building, sitting in his car on the shoulder of the highway a short distance from the restaurant. He had been shot at least once in the arm. He was airlifted to a hospital, treated, and then given a free ride to the jailhouse. Both victims are okay. A U.S. Marine who previously served aboard Camp Lejeune was killed last week during a live fire training operation at Camp Pendleton.
Yeah.
He's identified as Lance Corporal Joseph D. Whaley, a native of Maury County, Tennessee. He died during the nighttime live fire training exercise. He was in his 4th week of the 13-week Basic Reconnaissance Course, also known as a BRC. BRC is the Reconnaissance. School of Infantry West is one of 2 schools. Marines are trained to be combat ready. The other school is School of Infantry East at Camp Geiger, right here. An official statement from the Marines: an investigation remains ongoing into the matter, and the command is in full cooperation. There will be nothing else to release pending the outcome of that investigation. That's a shame.
It is.
20 had just graduated last year from high school in Tennessee, 2022. That would have made him about 19 years of age.
Yeah.
What a total loss.
Total.
A total waste.
Curse for his family. That is just so sad.
It is, I read that last night and I said, oh my God. And then I checked very quickly, and yes, he was assigned to Camp Lejeune at one time, probably right out of basic.
Well, Kelly's got a story for you right out of Wilmington.
Oh yeah, we're going to talk about that when we come back.
Yes.
Yeah.
It ended okay, but a lot of people got scared, right?
Yes. I had a rough Friday night.
Yeah.
Yes.
Your live local Real Talk, Freedom 97.1, 1120 AM, WSME.
Hurricane season is here, and if you're not prepared, now's the time to visit Williams Hardware, 3011B Bridges Street, Moorhead Plaza in Moorhead City. Whether for the contractor or do-it-yourselfer, Williams Hardware has the tools and accessories to help protect against high winds and water. Williams Hardware carries power tools and equipment, chains and fasteners, plumbing and electrical supplies. Williams Hardware, your helpful, handy hardware store, also cuts glass to size and cuts and threads pipe. When the chores are done and the cleanup is finished, light up that Wilmington Grill for Williams Hardware, 3011B Bridges Street, Moorhead Plaza in Moorhead City. Williams Hardware is open Monday through Saturday from 7:30 till 6 p.m. and your convenience, noon till 5. Phone Williams Hardware, 252-726-7158, and be prepared this hurricane season.
The Burrow Restaurant and Bar in Swansboro is hiring. We're currently looking for experienced line cooks and expos. If you're hardworking, reliable, professional, and have a desire to always strive for better, we want to talk to you. The Burrow is open 7 days a week. For an application, our sister restaurant, Il Cigno Italiano, is also hiring line cooks, expos, and bartenders. Make great money and be a part of an outstanding, dedicated team. The Burrow Restaurant on Front Street and Il Cigno Italiano on West Corbett Avenue, both in Swansboro.
An old friend, right? Jacksonville Heating Contractors services the heating and cooling needs of our area with dependable quality train systems, guaranteeing indoor comfort for your home or business. In addition to quality train systems, Jacksonville Heating Contractors offers 24-hour emergency service, NATE certified technicians, and over 50 years of experience and service you can trust. And with a Jacksonville Heating Contractor service agreement, you never pay retail for heating or cooling services and receive priority scheduling. Remember, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. And in New Bern, you can call Trent Heating and Air Conditioning 252-633-2200. In Moorhead City, Sea Air Heating and Cooling 252-247-1122. If you need service or repairs, just call an old friend. Jacksonville Heating Contractors, an independent train dealer. It's hard to stop a train. For deals on train systems and more, visit anoldfriend.com or call 910-347-2843.
Hi guys, it's Lisa, the Queen of Diamonds from Bryn Mawr Jewelers in Jacksonville. Are you looking for a ring for the perfect girl? We have hundreds of rings in our beautiful showroom. Want a ring as unique as your girl? Then we'll custom design a ring especially for you. Not sure if you want lab-grown diamonds or an earth mine diamond? No problem. We'll take the time to explain the difference. We guarantee to find a diamond as exceptional as your girl. We hand select every diamond that comes into our store, and it has to be a sparkling fireball to make it in our showcase. Our long-standing relationships in the industry guarantees you to get the most competitive price on the highest quality diamond. We offer custom financing so that it's easy to buy the ring of her dreams. We have rings for every budget and a vast selection of loose diamonds. So I invite you to come visit us today at Bryn Mawr Jewelers in Jacksonville. The Lust family has been a part of thousands of I Do's for over 72 years. Nobody does I Do like we do. Come see why we're Jacksonville's oldest family jeweler.
Bryn Mawr Jewelers, next to Sam's Club, Jacksonville.
Wismart and Chappie's Chicken. And for over 50 years, Great Gas and Oil Company has kept our community comfortable year-round with quality heating and cooling products and dependable service. In addition to heating and air conditioning service, Great Gas and Oil Company does generators, tankless water heaters, and quality appliance repair. For service, phone 910-347-7138. Locally owned and operated by Jerry and Jeff Allen and Bobby and Louise Williams.
It's live and local. Real talk on Freedom 97.1 WSME.
Okay, and we're back here by local and hold on a minute. Push that button and I'll be good. Push this one up, I'll be good. All right, I'm good. What do you think?
Okay.
Now, some events involving family members
Yes.
occurred on Friday
Morning.
Or Friday
around noon. Yeah.
Okay.
Like, you know,
They were going to Wilmington for whatever
they
reason.
had an appointment. One of them did.
Okay,
Yeah.
and they got to Wilmington and some.
And they did their thing. They were headed back.
Oh, they were on their way back. Okay, so they were through and they were coming home,
hmm
and then
In Mama's car too.
They had my car.
and your car.
They had my car.
Oh, how's it doing?
It's good.
Well, I'm just checking.
Well, yeah, my daughter had said your car was almost bullet hole ridden. That's the first I had heard about it when she sent me that casual text. But they, I have an SUV. It's a big one,
Yeah.
and they, my youngest daughter has a car, so had told him, why don't y'all drive this for two reasons. One, I know she don't like using her gas, which I mean, I get it. She's young. And two, I just feel better. But I had been uneasy all morning. And I had made the comment when I got to work, when I left here, just felt uneasy because I left here and switched cars. And then the whole rest of the morning I was uneasy, didn't know why. Now I know why I felt uneasy.
What happened?
They were sitting at the stoplight
In Wilmington.
Market Street. Yep. And
Right downtown.
Yep. And had my daughter not been her typical not paying attention self, she would have been in that left lane. But because she missed a turn or something, she had to do a quick whatever. I put her 30. My other daughter calculated about 30 seconds. So that put a guy in a car next to them in the left lane. They were in this lane. Whatever.
There was a guy beside
the girls.
Another vehicle.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
We're all sitting there. Light turns for the guy. He was turning left. Well, Megan, my oldest daughter, said they could hear and see the police chase coming towards them from the left side. You could see it. It was a lot of cops in a car.
Yeah.
The suspect slammed into the guy that was parked right beside my
Which
girls.
would have been her.
It would have been her had she not been paying attention. It's very her. So obviously the impact somehow damaged the suspect's car, and he gets out of his car and then grabs his gun and immediately starts shooting at the police.
Coming up behind him.
Yeah, they weren't too far behind him to begin with.
Yeah,
so
sure.
I guess they're getting out of their cars at this point. Then he stands in the road and starts shooting, and at this point he's in front of the girls. And then he's running and shooting. Now, the guy that got hit panics. I would have ducked down in my car, but he panicked, gets out of his car, runs through the bullets and across two lanes of traffic. I think he was just
scared.
I don't blame him. The girls, Megan counted about 7 shots before Michaela really composed herself enough to punch it, and they just made an immediate right turn because they just had to get out of there. They ended up getting lost, but neither here nor there. And as Megan looked back, she could see them shoot him. Took him down. They
police
took him
shot the
down
guy
and killed
down.
him. Yeah.
Now, earlier in the day, the reason they were chasing him was because
Well, it started on Thursday.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a 2-day spree. Either Thursday it was either Thursday or Friday. One of the days he tied up a woman in Wrightsville Beach in a house, a cleaning lady. Her kids went looking for her, and I've just since learned that. I actually read that this morning. The police have said, and they untied her, and he started shooting at them as they ran onto the beach. So Wrightsville Beach got shots fired. He'd also fired I think it was Thursday evening. So Friday might have been the Wrightsville Beach incident, but anyway. But Thursday he shot into a house and shot a 54-year-old woman multiple times. Just random. I don't think he knew her. Don't know for sure. This guy's just on a spree. He shot into another building, but no one was hit in that respect. I believe Friday was the Wrightsville Beach because I think they were involved in the chase. Yeah. And Megan said as they were totally getting away, she counted because they somehow went right and then U-turned and figured out how to get back. Megan counted about 25 cop cars passing them, headed to the scene that they had just left. I mean, they were coming from everywhere, but they killed him. Yeah, it was very scary because in hindsight, at first I was like, okay, glad you're safe. But Friday night, it really hit me that, the kids could have been shot by a stray bullet.
Absolutely.
He could have turned the gun. He was literally right in front of them as he's shooting at the cops. At them, he could have carjacked him. I mean, there was a lot of things that could have happened. And it hit me like real late at night. The girls could have been shot. So it was very scary. Glad it's over, but it's
now
scary.
the other two people, the one woman that he shot, the 54-year-old,
she's in the hospital.
She's in the hospital, and the other one was not shot.
No, they just said he assaulted her and tied her up.
Assaulted her, and then took
zip ties and zip tied her hands together.
So he came prepared.
Yeah, for whatever reason.
I think his intent was probably to break into that shed there at those homes on the beach, because he was coming out of the shed when she got out of the car. She was going there to unlock the property or something for somebody who was coming to see it. And that's when she encountered him.
And her children is who went into the house. So I guess she didn't come out or whatever happened. And they freed her. And then he starts shooting them as they're running onto the beach and trying to get away from him. So he must not have even left. Yes. It's wild. Just a wild, wild story. The first one was Dixie Avenue in Wilmington at 5:30 Thursday. Shots were fired from a vehicle into a house.
Okay.
No injuries. Okay. They found 7 9mm rounds at that scene. Then 50 minutes later, Wilmington PD received a report of gunfire at a 4200 block of Lake Avenue, and they found a 54-year-old woman shot numerous times from a vehicle that drove off. A house also was hit. They found multiple 9mm casings there, and security cameras got the vehicle. And then, so she's still in the hospital. And then Friday around lunchtime is when the cleaning lady at Riceville Beach was assaulted. And it was after that that the Wilmington Police and New Hanover Sheriff's deputies spotted him on Market Street. And it happened, you know.
Was Riceville Beach PD involved in
somehow
chase?
they were involved in something because they ended up being there.
Yeah, I think it's when he went and assaulted that woman. Was right there on the
looking
beach.
for him. Yeah.
Yes.
Goodness.
And
Yeah,
then,
it's
but
crazy.
it took place on Lennon and Market is where they were. Yeah. So that's what happened, but it was scary for everybody.
Well, glad everything worked out for
I'm glad the girls are
for
okay.
your group.
My,
and
my oldest is fairly calm by it, but I think my youngest still a little bit shook up. Which
well, let her do
yeah,
that to you.
Yeah,
You definitely will do that to you.
Me too. Yikes. Yeah.
You're just a basket case anyway, right?
No, I'm up. You know me. I'm me. Yeah.
I could imagine seeing that. Then from that moment on, every time there was a slight noise or movement, I'd be jumping.
Well, I think I just got to think, had I been in the car, there would have been weapons, but the girls didn't have weapons.
Yeah.
So they're about to go get concealed carry permits. They just don't know it yet. I'm signing them up.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Just to defend yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
That's it.
glad it worked out. And
Yes.
I'll get the guy's name and
I have his name. Yeah. Yeah.
because I'm sure it's not his first go
I was
round.
going to tell you.
I guarantee it's not his first go round. All right, we'll keep our eyes on the 5 tropical systems out there in the Atlantic. 3 of them are tropical storms now, and one of them is going to be coming across Hispaniola, which is Haiti and the Dominican Republic tomorrow, and then it's going to get into the Atlantic. That probably will bring some intense rains to Puerto Rico, and then it's going to be moving towards the northeast, and that will be the good part because it'll take it away from all land masses, and then it will just die on the vine, we hope. And we'll talk to you about the others tomorrow as well. Coming up right now, Fox News break. After that, a little bit of music, and then at 10 o'clock this morning, we're going to have. And see, Theo, I almost made another mistake. Then at 10 o'clock this morning, we're going to have another dose of the Daily D's with Rick. Rick Dees will be in the house and spinning all the tunes that you love. And at 3 o'clock this afternoon, he's going to lead into Hollywood. Hollywood Man right here, spinning all the sounds that we grew up with. You're live and local, Real Talk Freedom 97.1, 1120 a.m. WSME. We'll see you in the morning.
WSME, Camp Lejeune, W246CJ, Jacksonville.